Step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Good morning. It's time. It's the day. The day has arrived. You know what day it is?
What day is it?
You know what day it is?
It's not my birthday, is it?
No, I'm kidding. It's not happy birthday. It's World Radio Day, and good morning, because this is where TV and radio, we unite together.
Oh, I love that. And it's so great because we actually are radio based. But listen, we're also your TV based Expresso fan, and I absolutely love the fact that in Cape Town, we are joined by the Big Breakfast Show. And out in Johannesburg, we've got something very special. So, Nelly, what's going down on your side?
Oh, yes, it is something very special indeed. Happy World Radio Day, my friends. And we're celebrating on our Joburg side with our 5 Breakfast family from 5FM. I feel like this is going to be the greatest TV radio amalgamation like ever. Are you guys ready for this?
We have to be ready. I mean, it's great. You know what I'm loving about it? There's a very big, strong radio connection between all of us over here today. But the thing is, it just shows you when it comes to media is that we are just connecting. I think communication is so important. But if you think about what radio means to all of us, I feel like we should just go around the circle. I mean, to you, Carissa, radio, what does it mean to you?
Radio means everything to me. Like, I don't know if I can chat about it without choking up a little bit. It really is my North Star. It was my stepping stone into the industry. The first thing I did when I entered into varsity at UCT Radio. And it really is my saving grace on those days where I feel like, what is my purpose? It's connecting with people on the airwaves. How about you?
For me personally, radio has been like the greatest journey of my entire life. Even though in the beginning, when the whole radio thing happened, I actually wanted to be a psychologist. You know? And then what happened from there is that I got into this radio thing. And in the beginning, they told me that I'm not going to be like in the radio sort of space because I needed more experience. That's what they told me. And then, you know, I went on to Good Hope FM, and then that's where the thing started in my. And then the great thing is to see the Big Breakfast Show here. That's like where the journey began. So I'm feeling it today. And you, Zanele, what about you? I mean, radio, what does it mean to you?
Carl, I feel like we kind of have a similar story. I also wanted to be a doctor, then an economist, then an accountant. There were so many different things I wanted to be. But even when I got into radio, I got told, Zanele, maybe you should be behind the scenes. You know, maybe, perhaps. But the bug bit me when I got the opportunity to actually be in front of the mic. And for me, radio means changing my life. It means absolutely everything, because it was, just like Carissa, you said, a stepping stone to everything else, such as getting to be on our Feel Good Breakfast show. So honestly and truly, it is the thing that changed my life. But guys, should we jump out onto the social media streets?
Yes, let's see what's going down over there. Zanele, please tell us.
Yes, Expresso family, you know how we do it. Yes, we're on your television, but we also love to get together on the social media streets, all in the name of the Good Morning Post. So let's do just that. This morning, World Radio Day is what we are celebrating. This is why we've got Good Hope FM as well as 5FM in the building. And we want you to come along and be part of the celebration by letting us know, how has radio impacted your life? How has it made a little bit of a difference, maybe even changed it a bit? I know that we all have a story, just like you heard. And even beyond that, I think it's also just about that connection that just allows us to live a little more than we do each and every day. Let us know, 063-408-8863, and use the hashtag Expresso Show on all our social media pages. For now, let's head on over to the news to find out what's happening around the world. Carissa, take it away, my babe.
Thank you, Zanele. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock. Let's get into that first bit of news for the morning. Now, nationally, 3 suspects, all foreigners aged 20 to 67, appeared in the East London Magistrates Court in connection with the abduction of 9-year-old Iman Fatima outside her school in Buffalo Flats last week. The girl was dropped off at a police station in Mdantsane yesterday and has since been reunited with her family. Now, the Hawks, Public Order Police, Flying Squad and hostage negotiators worked together to secure her release. Hawks spokesperson Ndipiwe Nglakuvana said the suspects were remanded to February 19th. More arrests are expected. In other national news, the Constitutional Court has denied former Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhobane's bid to appeal the Supreme Court of Appeal's October judgment, which dismissed her impeachment review. A Section 194 inquiry found her unfit for office, leading to her removal. Now, the Apex Court ruled that the appeal was moot. Mkhobane had approached the court after the Court of Appeal struck her case from the roll with costs, citing the lack of proper appeal or appellant to prosecute it. This ruling effectively ends her legal challenge against the impeachment. In your international news, a pause in U.S. foreign aid has severely impacted humanitarian efforts in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Senior UN official Bruno Lamaki stated that last year, DR Congo received 70% of its humanitarian assistance from the U.S. The suspension comes amid worsening clashes between the M23 rebel group and DR Congo's army, displacing around 700,000 people. In Goma, residents face damaged livelihoods, overwhelmed hospitals, and a high risk of epidemics. Now, the aid freeze has hindered efforts to address food shortages, rising prices, and urgent health needs. Meanwhile, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth yesterday said that a return to Ukraine's pre-2014 borders is unrealistic and that NATO membership for Kiev is not part of the solution to the war sparked by Russia's invasion. Speaking at a meeting of Ukraine's military allies in Brussels, he emphasized that pursuing this goal would only prolong the conflict and cause more suffering. Hegseth also highlighted that NATO allies must take greater responsibility for Europe's security as U.S. focus shifts towards other strategic concerns like border security and China. And we close off with this story where across South Africa, radio is more than just entertainment. It is a lifeline. On this 14th World Radio Day themed Radio and Climate Change, we celebrate its power to inform as well as protect. From farmers in Limpopo receiving drought warnings to coastal communities tracking storm alerts, radio keeps millions prepared. Now, local stations amplify voices on conservation, renewable energy, and climate action, ensuring no one is left behind. In taxis and townships, as well as remote villages, the message is definitely clear. Change starts with awareness. So as we turn up the volume today, let's honor radio's role in safeguarding our planet, one broadcast at a time. Absolutely love that, and we'll continue celebrating World Radio Day right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. For now, though, let's see what the sports is saying with Carl.
Let's get into it, shall we? Starting with football, Everton captain James Tarkowski struck deep into stoppage time to salvage a 2-2 draw against Liverpool in the final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. That is on Wednesday last night. The result extended Liverpool's lead at the top of the Premier League to 7 points over second-placed Arsenal, while Everton moved 10 points clear of the relegation zone in 15th place. Now, staying with football, Arsenal's injury crisis worsened with the news that Kai Havertz suffered a torn hamstring, rooting him out of the rest of the season. The 25-year-old picked up the injury during a training camp in Dubai, leaving manager Mikel Arteta short on attacking options after failing to reinforce the squad in the recent transfer window. Now on to cricket. Salman Agha and Mohammad Rizwan powered Pakistan to a 6-wicket victory over the Proteas in Karachi, chasing down 352 with an over to spare. Now Agha smashed 134 off 103 balls, while Rizwan remained unbeaten on 122. Their 260-run fourth-wicket stand set a Pakistan record and was the second highest in ODI history. Pakistan now face New Zealand in Friday's final of the Tri-Series. And wrapping with rugby, a consortium headed by former F1 team boss Eddie Jordan has acquired London Irish Club, pulling them out of administration. The club, which filed for administration in June 2023 due to £30 million in debts, had been suspended from all competitions. Irish were the third Premiership club to collapse financially after Wasps and Worcester. Now that's it for your sport for now. Another update in 1 hour. As always, let's take a first look at your weather. Here's Zanele.
Here's what's happening in terms of your weather this morning, South Africa. First and foremost, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms, which could lead rather to localized flooding in parts of Mpumalanga, KZN and the Eastern Cape. Hail and strong winds are expected to cause damage to property and infrastructure. Meanwhile, the South African Weather Service has issued extreme heat warnings for the Western Cape, where hot and windy conditions could lead to runaway wildfires. These areas include the Garden Route and Little Karoo, as well as the Cape Winelands and West Coast. We'll keep you up to date all throughout the morning as we have a good time today for World Radio Day, with 5FM and Good Hope being in the building. But, friend, we always want you to come through in terms of that sunrise view. And Diana from Johannesburg, what do you mean, my love? Huh? What is this beauty that you have absolutely just sent us on the WhatsApp line? I love this. It's giving... And I had to sing for you because you genuinely just gave us the Lion King. That was absolutely gorgeous. Do you see those hues, the vibes, you know, the silhouettes? I love it. And Mzansi, that's just an example for you to come through, rather, on 0634088863. Show us what you're waking up to this morning right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Speaking of feeling good, hopefully your side of life is not too hot, not too cold. Let's check out those temperatures.
Beef with the mother city. Why are we sitting on 23 when everyone else is still enjoying summer?
It's okay.
What
It's
is this?
fine. You know what? We like to give everybody else a chance. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Uppington went 1 degree down from yesterday's 39. So it's a good type of day. But today we're also focusing on some of the hot entertainment for you. Not only is it World Radio Day, but also we have Lavanya Govender here, which is a Miss SA Teen Universe 2024. And it's going to be fantastic, honestly, to just have a conversation about these young ambassadors and role models that this country needs.
Oh, speaking about young,
Yes.
Stan Mars is in the building.
Oh, yeah, very
Really
young.
great to have him here. The Big Breakfast Show from Good Hope FM is here. Look at them looking so fantastic. 5FM also out in Joburg is doing their thing with Sanele. So we're going to have a great simulcast between radio and TV. Two beautiful worlds coming together just for you, Feel Good fam. So we'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And let me tell you, we're feeling even better because we have the Big Breakfast team in the house. Good Hope FM is being well represented here with Stan Mars. We also have Carl, Mishka, and Andriek just really showing their things. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, we're actually family. I don't actually have to say hello properly, but let's get into this. Stan, I did want to ask you, now that I have this opportunity to talk to the Big Breakfast Show host, what does radio allow you to do as a presenter that other platforms don't necessarily offer you?
I actually gave this answer to you many moons ago when you interviewed me in a park.
Oh, I remember.
Many moons ago. We were sitting in a park in Greenpoint and we had a chat. I think it was our first one-on-one. You know, the medium allows so many amazing things, but I think the biggest thing for me is the one-on-one connection. So every time I switch on the mic, I'm talking to one person. So if you're listening to me on the radio, I'm literally talking to you. And I want to know everything about you. I always say I consider myself your neighbor's son.
Sure.
I could be your cousin, your brother. I could be anyone. I'm the guy next door. And radio allows me that. And also to keep you up to date, apart from the educational aspect of things and to inform me and to educate you, it's alles wat mal is. Everything goes in radio. And I mean, we're here to have fun. And we are here for a good time and we're here for a long time. I mean, the narrative, you can decide how you unpack that. But I think the one-on-one connection and to get involved with the communities as well, which is a big thing. And the ability to cross over now with social media as well, and to combine the two. So we take social media with radio and we combine it. Now we take social media, radio and TV and voila.
Come on. A recipe for success. What did you say? Alles wat mal is. Alles wat mal is. That is what we're doing today. And if you listen to the Big Breakfast Show, then you know it is crazy, but in the best way possible. Carl, you contribute to this in a big way. But you also bring... He is the crazy amongst you. But you're also the sports presenter. So tell me a bit more about your journey and what it's like bringing sports to people at 6 in the morning.
Well, I think out of the four of us, I think I'm living my dream the most. It's the easiest job. It's my passion. I've been in sports media for about nearly a decade now.
Sure.
So for me, this is very easy to talk about sport every day. I feel very blessed. 3 hours a day, I get to do my passion. So yeah, it's easy stuff.
And you get to work with these guys.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't look so excited. What is happening right now? Mishka, you should have warned him before he got here. But listen, I got to come to you. Congrats again on the baby.
You.
I don't know if you see it or not, but that baby's knocking. It's coming any day
he's
now.
ready. He's ready.
You
He's
look
almost
so,
here.
so
A breakfast
gorgeous.
baby.
Please give birth on air. I mean,
Imagine
doing
about that.
a live broadcast in the hospital would be epic. History would be made.
About that, rather not.
Mish, let me come to you. I'm really curious about your journey in radio and what it feels like just being part of such a successful commercial radio station and also offering breakfast to people Monday to Friday. How do you incorporate that into your life?
Do you know what? I think a lot of people always ask me, how does it truly feel to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning?
This is
that
the
is
question.
the main question that I get all the time.
Yeah.
And even though it is hard, there's no two ways about it. It is such a blessing, and truly doesn't matter what Carl says. Working with these guys every single day, it's so much fun. Yesterday we had a guest come in and she said off air, and I don't know if you guys remember, she just said she had no idea how relaxed and fun it is off air. And that is truly the energy that our team has. We are such a relaxed, fun, connected, intertwined team. And I'm just excited to take on this year, even when baby is born, with the team for the rest of the year. And it's such a blessing and such an honor. And even my baby is making his little TV debut now.
Come on. I was going to even say woman to woman. I love the fact that you're representing that you can do it all.
Yes,
Because yes, I'm going to wake up at 4. I'm going to have the baby. I'm going to have the successful blooming career and continue looking good while I do it too. Come on now.
Thanks,
I mean,
darling.
speaking about looking good, look who's on my far left. Andriek Peterson. Hello. How are you? Stan, not the face. Stan,
Yeah,
please.
doesn't like people giving me compliments.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Is that what's going on? Shay, tell me more about your producing role. I also
Yeah.
know you're such an integral part of the show itself. So how do you feel every single morning?
Look, being a producer, people ask what's the toughest part of it about it, and I I always say it's people management.
Oh, stand
And-
management.
Yeah. And I wouldn't say that. I don't want to single people out, but you can only do great creative things when you are amongst friends.
Yeah.
And I think the journey so far with me as producer on the show, working with Stan for a number of years now already, it's just putting what is in your head and what you feel onto not paper but on the frequency and having that connection with people. You see it come to fruition in the eyes of kids that you engage with, the adults that you engage with, and it's just fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Can I just tell you guys and remind you that Good Hope FM actually turned 60 years old this year?
Insane.
One of the oldest, if not the oldest, commercial radio station in Cape Town or South Africa. South Africa. It is so crazy and such an honor to also be part of the family. But Stan, what are some of the big plans for this year for Good Hope?
Obviously, there's other people also celebrating the 60th. Andrika's one of them.
Thanks.
So even Good Hope, they celebrate together.
I'm a very young
Listen,
Congrats.
we're planning a bash. We're planning the biggest, best 60th bash you've ever seen. We are expanding our footprint in terms of our reach and our events. And I'm so excited for this. But stay tuned to Good Hope FM. Watch the press. Watch Expresso. Watch social media. Our 60th birthday bash is going to be massive. I just want to tell you as well, we do some amazing things. Warrior Women, it's one of the highlights for me, I think, of 2024. 2025, we're expanding with Warrior Women Awards. It's really something that people need to get involved in. I know you're involved and we're very passionate about it. So Leanne and the team between 9 and 12, they do epic, sterling work. We're very excited for Warrior Women Awards and just amazing things. The 60th bash, I can't give you too much information. But it'll be the bash of the year.
I love that. Okay, you can't give us too much info, but can you give us a dance move that you're going to put on the dance floor?
I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better.
Yes.
Watch this.
I knew it. It happens every time.
Come on, Carl. One
No,
move.
you got it, yeah.
A single move.
Carl does say he's the best at
Every
everything.
time we leave the studio,
There we go.
every time we leave the studio, he forces me to dance.
That's good.
And no, I'm making a stand now. I just want to have fun.
On national TV, Mzansi wants to see one move.
Come on, you got this.
moment.
You got this.
You got
Go,
this.
Carl. Go.
You see,
Oh yes, he was on beat.
Ladies and gents, the Big Breakfast Show,
beat
Good Hope FM in the building. It is a simulcast between radio and TV coming together. 5FM is also in the building out in Joburg. But before we get there, let's head over to Carl and see your dance moves, sir.
And that's just one reason why I like calls. Right there, so that's fantastic. But on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, there are opportunities for you. Will you be playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 500,000 Rand jackpot this Thursday? So don't miss out. Buy your tickets now in-store on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply by dialing star 120 star 7529 hash. That is for USSD. Now, all the details are on our Expresso social media pages, so go check them out. And don't forget to panda, push, play Daily Lotto for an estimated 500,000 Rand jackpot today, and you could win big. So play now. Now, Zanele, what's coming up on your beautiful show this morning? I know you're with 5FM. It's World Radio Day. What do you have?
Oh, my darling Carl, I feel like every single part of this show is just so integral in allowing us to truly celebrate properly today, okay? Now, I am talking about the fact that this morning, we're not only going to be checking out what's happening at Crawford International's open day with Kyle. He's taking us on a little bit of a journey over there. We are also celebrating a queen that has made history. I'm talking about Lavanya Govender. She is our Miss Teen Universe South Africa 2024, and she's heading off to Bali to go and represent the country. I can't wait for us to get to know her a little bit better. But before we get to that, Zanti, we're going to give you just like 2 seconds to go get a coffee, go to the bathroom, but then run back. And we're going to do all of this in a bit right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Don't go anywhere.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're on your Feel Good Breakfast show indeed, right here on S3. And this morning, you know it is a radio amalgamation with the television, baby. And this is why we've got the ever-gorgeous Oli Zondo hanging out with us from 5 Breakfast. But she is no stranger to television. She, allows the SABC News to live. You know what I'm saying? And SABC Sports. Oli, how are you feeling today?
It's so good to be here.
Yes.
Happy World Radio Day.
Happy World Radio Day,
You look
ma'am.
amazing.
You look stunning.
you.
But somebody that is outshining the whole entire world, her crown can be seen from outside of the stratosphere. Because this baby right here, she is somebody that is taking South Africa to the world. We're talking about the Miss Teen Universe, Lavanya Govender. She is someone that is going to be heading off to Bali to go and represent us. And I know she's going to bring home that world title. But on top of that, I told you earlier on she was making history, right? She is the first South African of Indian descent to win this incredible title. And everyone, that deserves more than just a feel-good welcome. It deserves our support. So let's give her that feel-good welcome and the support.
Congratulations.
Hello, baby.
It's a pleasure to be here. Y'all both are looking so stunning.
Oh, you're looking amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, my love, when you just arrive in a space, you're just
Yeah.
giving already Miss Teen
Oh,
Universe South
thank
Africa,
you so
right?
much. Thank you.
My lovely, talk to us because,
Yeah.
like I said, you've made history. This is
Yeah.
something that is the first time ever happening. What does it mean to you, and what does it mean for your Indian heritage as well?
As being an Indian, especially being a South African, it is the greatest thing in the world. To be able to represent our rainbow nation and showcase our diversity, our talent, our
Yes.
beauty. South Africa is such a beautiful country.
Yeah.
And it means the utmost best. And I'm so grateful to be here, to be in this journey, for y'all to be a part of my journey. And the people, the love, the support,
Yes.
the journey, the memories, everything, it just means so surreal to me. I'm so grateful.
And I mean, what's so incredible about this platform is that
Yeah.
you're able to also give back to the community,
Yes.
which is something that you've been able to do with the sanitary pad drive. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so I basically support a non-profit organization which helps distribute sanitary pads to young girls. And I also help motivate women. I think that being able to stand as a woman and a female to support other women, to uplift them and bring them out. Sometimes, we feel as women, we've got to not share too much. We've got to keep ourselves together. So we live in a new society. We should be able to embrace ourselves, our skin color, our beauty, our curves, whether we thin, whether we thick. We should be able to just feel free.
Yes.
Walk out and feel like, I am the hottest woman in the world.
Oh, girl, you're the hottest woman in the world. More is than one.
We all are. Yeah, women.
Oh, my word. Lavanya, I feel like you're just going to take over the world. I mean, you already are, but Bali doesn't know what's coming, honestly and
Yes,
truly.
true.
You're only
We have
15
to
years
give them-
old.
Yes, we
Yes.
have to give them a surprise.
Oh.
We have to show what our Rainbow Nation is all about. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
And I think you're the best surprise that South Africa could be sending,
Yes,
honestly,
thank
because
you.
you're just so incredible.
Yes,
At 15, I was watching Dragon Ball Z, so,
At 15, I was trying to figure out how to tie my shoelaces, I think it was.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I was kind of a slow learner. Exactly.
All right, all right.
But how then do you balance it all? You're 15, you're in school, you also have all of these commitments. I mean, right now, early in the morning, you're here on S3. How are you
Yes.
able to balance all of this?
So what I do is I have a calendar. And yes.
Darling.
So during the course of the week, I focus more on my school because studies are important.
100%.
Yes. And then on the weekends is more of queen duty. I'm out there serving, yeah. So that's how I balance it.
Beautiful. And maybe one day I will also have a calendar.
Yes.
One day, I'm hoping.
I will admit it's hard to keep up to the calendar sometimes.
Okay, Lavanya. All right, I get that.
So disciplined.
It's life. We gotta have some cheat days,
I get that. But there has been no cheating for you, my babe, because you won fair and square when it comes to Miss Teen Universe, and we are so proud of you.
It's
And
hard
this is
work.
why, from the 24th of February to the 1st of March, you're going to be heading off to Bali. Talk
Yes.
to us about this. How can we support? How can we help you get there the best way possible?
So I have gotten so much of support from the people, and they love means the world. And to be able to carry all of you across the globe in my heart is the utmost best. And I think that I look forward to sharing a glimpse of our nation's beauty with the rest of the world and showing what we have to offer, you know. We need to put more South Africans on the map. We need to make a name for ourselves.
Come on.
Exactly like how Tyler has done. I will do that in the pageant industry. And I think that also I want to say that
Just in terms of representing the country.
Yeah. Representing the country, I'm so my country video is actually coming out, and they can actually support me by voting for me at the Miss Teenager Universe, commenting the South African flag as many times as they want.
I love that, and I love that we just need to comment the South African flag, and someone needs to go and serve South Africa is Miss Polly Zondo, because she has to go do her sports. So Polly, you can run away.
And you're amazing.
Thank you, my lovely. She's off to go do her sports on radio. You see this simulcast thing, you know, you have to do the radio and the television. But Lavanya, please, start us off again. We head off where, and where do we put the South African flag?
So on the Miss Teenager Universe Instagram account, you can comment the South African flag as many times as you feel like, more the better. And you can also comment hashtag South Africa for the win. And like, share, comment, and share my post.
Amazing. Girl, we're going to do exactly that. Because you literally, you have a vision. I can see it. The fact that you said you're going to do the same thing that Tyler did, you already are. The fact that you're going to represent South Africa.
We manifested,
That's it, my
and
angel.
in God's will, everything will fall into place.
Amen. And I can't wait for you to bring home the title.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It's where it belongs.
That's right. Her name is Lavanya Govender. You better remember it, because this queen right here, only 15 years old, and she's taking on the world. She's heading off to Bali, Indonesia, to go and represent South Africa for Miss Teen Universe. And I cannot wait for her to bring home that title. And more than anything else, I can't wait for us to absolutely help her in the right direction. And this is why I just want to tell you that you can make sure that you head on over and reach out to Miss Teen, MS Teen Universe SA at gmail.com, or call 073-391-5490. And you can follow Lavanya's journey at Lavanya_Levida, Levida. Let's support this beautiful queen and make her dreams come true, but in doing so, also making South Africa's dream come true. Right about now, I need to ask, Carl, is this beautiful amalgamation of radio and television just the dream you hoped it would be for World Radio Day right now?
You know, this is the day that I woke up today knowing that this would be the best day of my life, and it's happening. You know, two loves of mine, TV and radio, like literally in the same bed together. It's the most amazing thing, and I'm just there. In bed with TV and radio. No. I'm just saying. So I'm having a great day, but of course there are some other empowering things we need to get onto, right?
There absolutely are so many empowering things. In case you missed it, this is infotainment coming your way. Information, entertainment, because education is all about empowering students for the world ahead. And that's why choosing the right facility is just so important. And our very own Kyle Clark recently actually got to attend the Crawford International 2025 Open Day.
Yeah, I think it's really great. The thing is, if you look at all the possibilities in this particular instant that you're about to see, right? Kyle has captured everything and delivered to you an amazing package on a TV and radio day. Just take a listen, but then also watch. It's amazing.
Education is the key to success, shaping young minds for an absolutely bright future. And today, yours truly gets to take you through a journey of possibility, exploration, and absolute excellence at Crawford International in Sandton. Welcome to Crawford International 2025 Open Day. Tracy Perkins, the school principal for Crawford International in Sandton. Look, driving into this facility, phenomenal. We are so happy to be here. I want to find out from you, what standout academic programs do you guys have here? And more importantly, how are you guys supporting the students to graduate afterwards?
So one of our unique things is we offer 8 timetabled subjects during our academic day. So whereas the National Senior Certificate requires students to matriculate with 7 subjects, our students are offered the opportunity to go over and above. We also offer morning classes, so academic geniuses are able to tap into 11 subjects if that is what they desire to do. We also are very big on offering further study subjects. So further study subjects we offer in mathematics, in physics, and in English. And these really extend our students beyond the confines of the curriculum we offer.
Something that I've noticed, Tracy, is that the options are absolutely endless. Take us through your extramural activities and what does that look like for the students?
So although we focus on academic excellence, we believe that the holistic child should be developed, and therefore we offer many extramural activities. From those that have an interest in sport to those who enjoy oratory, public speaking and debating. We also offer so many clubs. We have a gardening club, we have a pie math club, we have a book club, we have an art club, an e-design club. In fact, one of our greatest new sports we're introducing this year is esports, where we're going to be playing in a gaming league against other schools for students who enjoy that kind of sport. Our chess is phenomenal. We have a South African national chess champions who attend our school. Although we are outstanding in the classroom, memories are made with your friends outside of the classroom.
Justin, I matriculated in 2008. I definitely never had this state-of-the-art kind of school. You know, tell me a little bit, why do you enjoy being here at Crawford International?
I definitely enjoy the relaxed nature of Crawford when it comes to petty policies and rules. You know, our multi-form encourages students to feel comfortable at school rather than being pressured into a traditional style of learning, which I don't feel is as effective. And then when we do wear our multi-form, it is worn with a sense of pride and prestige.
Crawford definitely prioritizes student voice and student agency. So all of our leaderships are democratically elected. Every student has a voice and has a choice. All of our elected leadership is not a mouthpiece of management, but a mouthpiece of its students, which is, I feel, very significant to the college and the way it functions.
Today is an open day for Crawford International, and there are new students ushering itself into your halls. Do you have any sort of advice for a new student, and also how can they make the most of their time here at Crawford?
My advice to any new student is start your academic pursuits from a young age. If you build a strong base for yourself by engaging in class, participating in extramural activities, and working independently, it is much easier to start with a strong base and add on the 1 or 2 extra% for that distinction. You'll never have to play catch up.
I would say try everything. I think that has been a fundamental way I have enjoyed my time at the college. So I've taken every subject from French to information technology, done debating, public speaking, is really capitalize on the opportunities that are available to you here.
What has been my highlight here at Crawford International so far is the students and how much they love being here. You know, like back in the day when we were at school, it was really cool to be bad. Here at Crawford International, it's really cool to be good. And everyone sort of shows up in the most intentional way. And I will say, you know, what has stood out for me the most is the plethora of options, from the extramural activities to music to a choice in languages. I mean, the options are absolutely endless. I know for a fact that when I have children, this is exactly where I'm sending them. I know that there's viewers at home trying to figure out, how do I get an opportunity to see what the school looks like? Is there an opportunity for anyone that missed the open day here to book a tour?
All you need to do is to visit our website, www.crawfordinternational.co.za. On the top right-hand corner, there's book a tour or inquire. Please feel free to reach out. We'll happily meet with anybody, and our amazing consultants will be able to take you on a personalized tour and give you any information you need to know about our school.
From outstanding facilities to exceptional educational possibilities and a theatre of dreams, where rooms like this for your on-screen personalities and their careers started their magic right in places like this. And what we have learned today, my feel-good family, is that Crawford International in Sandton always ensures our children have everything that they need to succeed.
How lovely was that? It's a great institution as well. Kyle really just giving us all of the updates. But of course, there's something a little bit more that you can actually win.
Oh, listen closely, because we asked you to tell us what you think gives Crawford International Schools a globally competitive edge, and why you'd want to enroll your child there using this hashtag, Crawford International Schools. And then you could stand a chance to win 2,000 Rand, and that is a Walton stationery voucher for your child. And we are excited to announce that the lucky winner for today is...
Congratulations, Wendy Malo! Wendy, you are amazing. Can I read your comment? Okay, it's too late now. I'm reading it anyway. From what I've heard and read, Crawford has IEB accreditation and helps kids grow emotionally and artistically. Educationally, it's one of the top schools with over 20 subject choices. If I could, I would enroll my son there, as it will enable him to grow in all ways and will be the best choice for my child to have a fantastic future. Hashtag Crawford International Schools.
Wendy, that's
why.
a beautiful answer. And I love that you encapsulated this message exactly, that education is truly the best investment you will ever make for yourself and your future generation.
Incredible stuff. Well done to Wendy. And now onto the Zanele International School of TV.
Yes, that is right, Carl. You're so amazing. This is why I love you. And this is why I love just radio in general, because honestly and truly, it brings people together. This morning, not only are we going to be celebrating Bradley Knight, who is actually getting to a milestone of 25 years in the business, we are celebrating people who are going to do the exact same thing because they're just so amazing at radio. I'm talking about 5FM's 5 Breakfast Team. We're going to be getting to know more about this team right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. They're no stranger to the show at all. But friend, what about World Radio Day makes today so special and them being in the building? We're going to find it out in a bit. Don't go anywhere.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. And how can it not be nice when we are having a groundbreaking live simulcast with our two big radio stations? I'm talking about Good Hope FM with the Big Breakfast Show and, of course, 5FM's 5 Breakfast Team. They're in the building. They're here to make sure that we celebrate World Radio Day the right way. And this is why this morning we get to sit down with 5 Breakfast, my faves in the morning, 6 to 9 a.m., absolutely killing it across the country, doing the things that need to be done. I'm talking about Nick Hammond, Thabo Baloyi, Marley van Eerden, and Xoli Zondo. They are the people you wake up to just to be refreshed, to be rejuvenated, to laugh, to have a good time. And you know that 5FM has always been at the forefront of not just entertaining the country, but also more than anything else, giving young people a voice and allowing them to truly have a platform that is all about them. This morning, we're celebrating World Radio Day, but we're also celebrating the impact that 5FM has had. And this is why this year, turning 50 years old, I think this is the best way that we can do this. Everyone, let's give them a feel-good welcome. Please, it's 5 Breakfast. You vibey humans, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you guys good?
I'm good.
Amazing. So happy. The good news is, when we first met you guys as becoming a team, you know, we got to hear a little bit of what we can expect. Now, a few months later, you guys haven't killed each other, which is good. Not yet. Not yet. Hectic.
We're trying not to.
Okay.
It hasn't been easy.
Okay. You guys are doing a good job so far. But Nick, leadership, speak to us. How has the last couple of months been? How have you guys grown as a team? Because you sound amazing.
Thank you.
How is it, you know, just you guys relating to each other?
I'm glad you said that because we do, and we're having the most fun. I think that the truth with any good TV show, any good radio show, is that if the team are having fun, the audience is having fun.
Facts.
And our whole job is to push it as close to the line as possible, dip our toes into the water where we're not supposed to go, and then bring it back home. And we all do that every morning. It's the best. It's the greatest reason to wake up early.
I love that. And you guys are pushing the boundary good enough, because it's not like you guys have been suspended or anything.
I don't think we have.
No,
not yet.
But
We have received quite a number of complaints.
Yeah, we actually have.
Guys, please.
We are leading the pack.
I told the Expresso family, my family behaves. Please, I'm begging you. Thank you very much. Tabo, I want to come to you because you, along with some of our other newsreaders like Younger, you guys are, yes, the people that deliver the serious stuff, but then you're also so hilarious. How do you balance the two? How do you make sure that you're able to just get it right?
Well, I think it's all about, first of all, authenticity. You know, the thing about the news is, you know, you're very poised and you're authoritative, and I try to do that.
Yes.
But then at the same time, you have to rise to the occasion when it's like a 5 breakfast show. We're all about laughing and having fun. I can't be the uppity newsreader all the time.
Facts.
So what's great about this is that it allows me, it's an environment that kind of allows me to be myself, but also kind of maintaining that journalistic integrity. Trust me, I've crossed the line a couple of times. But
I've heard
Today.
I've heard, don't worry, honey. But like I said, you're keeping it here, which is the best part.
Right.
100%. Polly, I'm going to come to you, Miss Record Breaker, History Maker, best sports bulletin reader in the country, first ever. Ma'am, speak to us about this journey that you've had and how, you know, it just really has fed into you now coming into 5 Breakfast with this brand new team.
That was such an incredible moment, Zan. Last year at the SA Radio Awards, it was the very first time that they had the category for the best sport bulletin reader, and I won it. I was in absolute...
That's right!
You know, but it also speaks to the environment at 5. You know, they're able to just really make sure that it is suitable for us to be at our very best. And the team has also helped, you know, with all of that. I think, you know, when you spoke about how have we bonded together, you know, and been such an incredible team, the Heritage Tour was one of those. You know, for an entire month, we were forced to travel the country together.
Did you guys fight?
Did we fight?
there was one time. I'm not going to mention. There was one time.
There was a time.
I got angry at you for being late.
Yeah, exactly. Tabo was always, you know,
Love
just part of the
radio.
mix.
South
You know,
Africa,
and it's also just some of those activities that have really made sure that as a team we gel, and that's why the chemistry on air is also just so real and so palpable because of all of these experiences. But yeah, it's been such a pleasure bringing through the sport as an award winner.
That's right.
Hopefully it will continue.
I love that. I mean, it only can with what you guys are already doing, which I love. But Marley, I want to come to you, guiding us through the roads. Ma'am, I feel like, you know, when we talk about the traffic, because I was doing traffic as well not too long ago, you know. So speak to me about how it is that you genuinely take the traffic, but then also allow just like your personality to shine through the way that you do, along with just making sure that you're also playing your part in this team the way that you've been doing.
I think the thing with traffic is, at first you think, okay, where do you start? It's just roads, but it's so funny. The team always jokes, I'm so passionate about what I do. And really, it's so nice to get to know the different roads, and especially doing traffic nationally. You get to focus on the whole country, Western Cape, Gauteng, KZN. So I really love what I do. And I think, you know, like we've also mentioned, the thing with our team is we try and be relatable, we try and be authentic, we try and be ourselves. And I think, you know, that's just what I try and bring across in my traffic as well. I am Afrikaans, that's my first language, and I always hope like a lot of other people that where English is not your first language can maybe relate to me because I do sound a bit Afrikaans to the, the team.
Oh, my Afrikaans meisie.
Ja,
I heard the treffie. I was like treffers. I thought treffers, I was like traffic treffers. That's what I'm thinking.
And I think the thing with traffic is it's not that serious, so you can actually laugh at yourself.
100%.
When you make a mistake, you can just lean into it, and the team loves going at me for that.
Yes.
Like Nick said, we're all just about having fun.
I love that. And guys, it always is just a fun time tuning in, getting to hang out with you guys, you waking us up and allowing the nation to start off in the best way. So shout out to you guys, all right? We're still going to be getting into a whole lot, so I'm going to leave you guys to do what you're doing. But Expresso family, these beautiful kings and queens, they are the peeps that make sure that nationally, young people all around the country have a way to wake up on the airwaves. And I tell you this much, there's still so much to chat about. I mean, 5FM turning 50. There's still all of the beautiful things they're going to be doing with their listeners this year in 2025. But right now, I want to check in on Cape TZ Foshizi, who's hanging out with Good Hope FM, the big breakfast show. How is this amalgamation happening that side, guys? Are you guys having a good time? Because it looks like you are.
It's amalgamating,
Yes,
let me
we
tell
are.
you that much. It's a lot of fun, actually. Can we do this every day?
We should do it every day. It's great. I like the media connecting. You know what I'm also loving? The fact that, you know, the Big Breakfast Show, they are some of the tallest radio presenters I've ever seen. Look here, look how they stand up there. The thing is, right, I was in shot earlier, but then I was behind the table. Like, they couldn't see me.
Couldn't see you.
So I'm going to get a bunkie when I chat to them later. But a little bit later, I just want to let you know, solve tomorrow's STEM competition, how to apply. We've got you covered with those details, as well as, I'm going to say it, a legend.
A legend, an absolute legend. Somebody that's clocked 25 years in the radio industry, Mr. Bradley Knight himself. Please give us a wave, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at that. Oh, and
Yes,
a dance. We got a bonus. Absolutely love this. Can't wait to sit down with him and just delve into what it takes to become a legend and to solidify yourself in the history making of radio. Really excited about that one.
It's going to be amazing.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso here on S3. And today it is World Radio Day, which means we are connecting not only 5FM, but also the Big Breakfast Show with Stan and team on Good Hope FM as well for World Radio Day. The thing is, media always needs to connect, because if there's a platform for communication, we are really speaking the same language, and that's what we are celebrating today. Now, let's focus for a second on somebody who has really just changed the game when it comes to Sunday night radio, in fact, radio in general. And I have very, very special connections personally with my radio journey with this individual. And please just welcome this guy from the Sunset Smoothie, Sundays on Good Hope FM. Bradley Knight, you know he's celebrating 25 years. Oh, wow, yes, man. Bradley Knight, my man.
Thank
you
you,
know
man.
what? It is so good to have you on the couch today.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm so glad that I got to do this. I'm sorry.
I'm so happy you get to do it.
I
too.
also, it's great.
Awesome, man, Carl.
So let me start you off. 25 years. Now, number one, when somebody says they've been in radio for 25 years, people in radio are like, oh my word, there's hope. So thank you for offering hope for anybody on their journey. Yeah. But let's start off at the beginning. I'd like to know, if nobody knows how Bradley Knight got into radio, let's start at the beginning. Started from the bottom, now you are here. I want to know the story.
Started at the bottom.
Yep.
Now, yeah, I love it. So it all started at a campus radio station. I was a student at UWC and had my own radio show there. Went on to join a community radio station in the 90s called C-Flat Radio. Shout out to Jeffrey Clansworth giving me my first gig. Never ever planned to end up in broadcasting, but that was the start. I kind of cut my teeth in radio there. And then plucked up the courage to prepare a demo tape for Good Hope FM, which got turned down, by the way.
It always does.
The very first demo tape got turned down.
Yeah.
Approached one of the legends, Graham White of Vanilla Thriller, and he gave me a couple of tips, made a few adjustments, and boom. December 1999, Christmas Eve, I got my first phone call to say, come and do a radio show with us.
Christmas Eve!
That's it.
You know, can
It
I
all
tell
started
you
out there.
why is it, okay, you program managers, why must you always call these new talents in, right? Because we know that you have nobody else
Everybody else is on leave. So I was happy for that.
Yeah.
And I mean, after that first show, I was convinced I was going to get a phone call to say, thanks for coming, don't bother coming back.
Yes.
But here we are 25 years later. So it's been an incredible honor and a privilege to do this with the station, with commercial radio, 25 years non-stop. Awesome. So I'm still trying to hold that, how that happened.
Oh, it's cool, but you do it. I mean, you're still doing it, and the great thing about it is that you're still loving it, and you've also pursued other passions along the way.
Absolutely.
Because life happens while radio happens.
Sure.
You don't just have this radio focus and it's done. So, I mean, you and I have a very similar drive, psychology.
Yes.
But you took it to a different level because, I mean, you're a psychologist and you're still on radio, which proves it's possible.
It's possible.
But how difficult is it to like have that balance, to go into still focus on academics, which actually nourishes what you do on air?
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. Look, Good Hope was a part of that experience all the way through.
Yeah.
Throughout that 25 years, I got married, became a dad, career changes, and so as a clinical psychologist, I now see my radio show as my playground. It's my way of self-care. It's a space to just unwind and do life and have something that I enjoy doing. So I think it's an important part. We always talk to people about self-care and how important it is to do things that fill your cup. This is my thing, you know, Sunset Smoothie, Sunday nights, 6 to 10. And I think it is important to know that, you know, life can offer you some interesting twists and turns. As I said, I was the shy guy at school. Nobody would have expected me to end up in broadcasting. As it turned out, you know, the opportunities presented itself. There's an awesome quote. It says, the opportunity of a lifetime must be seized in the lifetime of the opportunity. So you get these little moments where you must take the opportunity and go for it. And that's what happened with me, you know.
Yes.
So I'm incredibly grateful.
Yes, I'm grateful to you as well. I mean,
things have turned out this way.
You're one of the most wholesome people. In fact, one of my very first opportunities in radio came on your show.
We got to work together at one point.
Sport presenter. I remember
that.
it fondly because, you know what, you looked at me and you smiled at me. And it was the most reassuring smile because when I was talking, I was worried about what was coming out of my mouth, but you weren't. And I think for someone to have that type of just affirming nature is so good for any young person getting into the industry.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most magical thing about you, is that you've remained warm, humble.
Thanks, man.
You care about people, and it comes out of the speaker. And that's the most important thing. But quick one.
Yeah.
All right. Quick one. After 25 years in radio. What can the new radio generation really learn right now to nourish their game, so to speak, in radio?
Yeah, I think listen to a lot of radio all the time. I mean, there's all these other things competing for our attention. Listen to radio, listen to a variety of options. There's retail radio, I recommend it, community radio, get involved. Cut your teeth there. Don't think about, I got to go from nothing straight into commercial radio. Get the experience and follow your passion. There's opportunities like never before. If I can do it, I think anybody can do it. And so, you know, it's been a journey for, you know, starting in night shift. You don't sometimes hit the big time initially. So be willing to get what you can get. I did the 2 to 6 shifts. I did the, you know, prime time, daytime. I got to do weekend breakfast. And now the perfect fit for me has been the Sunday evening gig. So listen to radio and be you. Just keep it real.
Yeah.
And give it a shot. You just never know. It might be you next, you know.
Yes, Bradley Knight. Honestly, it's such a pleasure, and
thank you.
So good to chat to you again. This man, 25 years on radio. That is a servant to radio right there, and continues to do so every Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. only on Good Hope FM. We are celebrating today, and you know what? If I'm gonna grab a quote from this man as well, and say, if you want to get radio right, listen to Bradley Knight.
Oh, yeah, I know that's right. Absolutely love me some Bradley. It's such an honor to have him in our studio. For now, though, it's just gone 2 minutes after 7. Let's get into your national news, where Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts, or SCOPA, has raised serious concerns over Eskom's soaring electricity tariffs, warning many South Africans can no longer afford them. The Auditor General at Eskom's 2023-2024 financial year launch flagged severe financial mismanagement and inefficiency. Now, despite this, Eskom approved tariff hikes for the next 3 years. SCOPA chairperson Songeza Zibi said municipal debt was a key factor. Meanwhile, briefing SCOPA on its ongoing investigations, the Special Investigating Unit revealed that over 5,400 employees failed to declare interests and have been referred to Eskom for action. In other national news, 3 suspects, all foreigners aged 20 to 67, appeared in the East London Magistrates Court in connection with the abduction of 9-year-old Iman Fatima outside a school in Buffalo Flats last week. Now, the girl was dropped off at a police station in Mditsane yesterday and has since been reunited with her family. The Hawks Public Order Police, Flying Squad and hostage negotiators worked together to secure her release. Now, Hawks spokesperson Ndipiwe Nklavana said the suspects were remanded to February 19th. More arrests are expected. Now, in your international news making headlines, Russian President Vladimir Putin and US President Donald Trump spoke for nearly 90 minutes yesterday, agreeing to meet. Trump also held talks with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, sparking hope that this could mark the beginning of the end of the war in Ukraine. This is Putin's first direct contact with a U.S. president since February 2022. Now, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov confirmed that Putin invited Trump to Moscow. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said Trump described the calls as, quote, very good, and affirmed his, quote, administration's wholehearted commitment to a peace deal. Now, closing off or at least in this story, a pause in U.S. foreign aid has severely impacted humanitarian efforts in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where senior UN official Bruno Lemaki stated that last year, DR Congo received 70% of its humanitarian assistance from the U.S. The suspension comes amid worsening clashes between the M23 rebel group and DR Congo's army, displacing around 700,000 people. Now, in Goma, residents face damaged livelihoods, overwhelmed hospitals, and a high risk of epidemics. The aid freeze was hindered efforts to address food shortages, rising prices, and urgent health needs. Now we get to your final story, where across South Africa, radio is more than just entertainment. It is a lifeline and a lifestyle. On this 14th World Radio Day, themed Radio and Climate Change, we celebrate its power to inform and protect. From farmers in Limpopo receiving drought warnings to coastal communities tracking storm alerts, radio keeps millions prepared. The local stations amplify voices on conservation, renewable energy and climate action, ensuring no one is left behind. In taxis and townships as well as remote villages, the message is definitely clear that change starts with awareness. So as we turn up the volume today, let's honor radio's role in safeguarding our planet one broadcast at a time. That's where we leave your 7 o'clock news. Let's see what is happening in sports with Carl.
Let's check it out indeed. Starting with football, Everton captain James Tarkowski struck deep into stoppage time to salvage a 2-2 draw against Liverpool in the final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. That was last night. The result extended Liverpool's lead at the top of the Premier League to 7 points over second-placed Arsenal. And of course, Everton moved 10 points clear of the relegation zone in 15th place. Now, talking about Arsenal, there is an injury crisis of note with the news that Kai Havertz has suffered a torn hamstring, ruling him out for the rest of the season. The 25-year-old picked up the injury during a training camp in Dubai, leaving manager Mikel Arteta short on attacking options after failing to reinforce the squad in the recent transfer window. Now to cricket, Salman Agha and Mohammad Rizwan powered Pakistan to a 6-wicket victory over the Proteas in Karachi, chasing down 352 with an over to spare. Agha smashed 134 off 103 balls, while Rizwan remained unbeaten on 122. Their 260-run fourth-wicket stand set a Pakistan record and was the second highest in ODI history. Pakistan now face New Zealand in Friday's final of the Tri-Series. And on to rugby we go. A consortium headed by former F1 team boss Eddie Jordan has acquired London Irish Rugby Club, pulling them out of administration. The club, which filed for administration back in June 2023 due to £30 million in debts, have been suspended from all competitions. Irish were the third Premiership club to collapse financially after Wasps and Worcester. That's for sport for now. Another update in 1 hour. Let's take a look at your traffic. Here is Zanele.
Let's take a look at what's happening on your roads this morning. Starting off in Gauteng, Sandton, there's been an accident, unfortunately, on the N1 southbound after Rivonia Road. The left lane is blocked and is causing minor delays, so please make sure that you are cautious over there. Then taking a look in the mother city, Bellville, delays are expected for motorists making use of the N1 inbound as a result of an accident involving a truck after Durban Road. Please proceed with extra caution over there, won't you? And no matter where you're going this morning, make sure that you buckle up and arrive alive. Now, let's get into that weather. How this morning we are hosting Good Hope FM and 5FM. So here to do your weather this morning, it is Lord Thabo Malloy.
Thank you so much.
Take it away.
All right, so the SA Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms. This could lead to localized flooding in parts of Mpumalanga, KZN and the Eastern Cape. And hail and strong winds are also expected to cause some extensive damage to property and infrastructure. Meanwhile, the Weather Service has also issued extreme heat warnings for the Western Cape, where hot and windy conditions could lead to runaway wildfires. These areas include the Garden Route and Little Karoo, as well as the Cape Winelands and the West Coast. Let's have a look at your sunrise view of the hour. This one was sent by Cecilia from Neisner. Thank you very much, Cecilia. I'm having a look at that. This beautiful sunrise kind of glistening against this body of water. You definitely have a future in photography. Thank you very much, Cecilia.
Oh, shout outs to Tabo, for holding things down when it comes to the weather. I love it when radio and TV get together like that so you can see what our world is about. We can see what your world is about as well. It's not always easy, but you handle that like an absolute pro, so congrats to you. And yes, Mr. Wiki himself is still next to me. We've got Stan Mars and The Big Breakfast Show from Good FM because, yes, we're doing a simulcast where radio meets national TV. Absolutely beautiful. More on that in just a little bit. And then also, we've got somebody very special in studio. I mean, if I said Taylor Swift was here, we would all lose our minds, right? Oh my goodness. Wow. Clearly no Swifties are in the building. I'm telling you, people would go absolutely mental. But we did something better. We've got Josette here who brings us a look and a take on Taylor Swift. Now, she looks just like her. Does she sound like her too? We'll find out straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
I hope you're feeling all sorts of good this morning as we continue getting you ready for the rest of your day. And today, I know it is a huge one for the Samsung family because we are celebrating their Solve for Tomorrow competition. This is something that has been happening for the last couple of years. As far as I know, it's been changing lives. And I cannot wait for us to hear about how exactly it's doing that because those who want to grow can only do so by challenging themselves. And that is what Solve for Tomorrow is all about, making sure that young people are truly doing that and allowing them to be the best versions of themselves. So today we are joined by two beautiful ladies that are here to let us in on it. What is this beautiful surprise that they have? Well, I want us to please welcome Samsung's Corporate Responsibility Manager. It is none other than Lifa Makhatwa, as well as Rose Lechodi, who is none other than an ambassador for the incredible Solve for Tomorrow competition. Everyone, let's give these ladies a feel-good welcome, please. Come on. Ladies, how are you?
We well. Good, thank you.
Good. Ladies, you are ready. Solve for tomorrow on your chest.
Definitely.
Superheroes for solving for tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
That is the S on your chest. You know what I mean? Exactly. Ladies, let's get right into it. Lifa, I want to start with you because this is something that I think has been going just from strength to strength, honestly changing the lives of young people. And of course, we know it's a STEM competition when we talk about Solve for Tomorrow. Please tell us a little bit more about it for anyone who doesn't actually know what it is.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
So Solve for Tomorrow is a CSR initiative that is ran globally by Samsung. It has been in operation since 2010, but in South Africa, we only introduced it in 2023. So this year marks the third year of implementing it in South Africa. It targets grade 10 and 11 students in public schools that are classified under Quintile 1 and 4. Those are non-fee-paying schools or partially fee-paying schools. And the aim really is to challenge them to solve social issues within their communities using STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Yeah, so it's run in a form of a competition nationally. And yeah, that's basically what Solve for Tomorrow is.
I love that. And you know what I love the most is the fact that you're saying, let's fix these social issues that are actually plaguing you. Do you know what I mean? In your communities.
Correct, correct, very correct. So it is run in 4 phases. It's very intense. 9 months. And just to briefly explain the 4 phases. So in the first phase, that's where we are currently right now, where Samsung has opened up applications.
Amazing.
And we're calling on all 9 provinces to enter this competition. They do a desktop exercise to just say that this is the issue that we have identified. and this is how we actually plan to solve it. And this is how our community will benefit from this solution. And from then we select 20 schools that will then proceed to the next phase.
Yeah.
In the next phase, we allocate a Samsung mentor. We take them through what we call a design thinking workshop that is really meant to teach them how do they move from their idea being on paper to now actually creating a physical prototype of the solution that they came up with.
Beautiful.
And we also level the play field because we are dealing with public schools. We know some of them lack the resources. So we do allocate a Samsung tablet and load it with the data.
That's right. Samsung doesn't play. Thank you very much. I love that.
Yes.
And I also know that there's so many different new things that you're bringing in 2025.
Correct.
But before we even get to them, I want us to get to the theme, because I feel like the theme always, of course, informs where our young ones go to. So, Rose, please let us in on it. And what is the rationale behind this year's theme?
Absolutely. So the theme for this year is infrastructure and safety. This has been identified as a critical issue in our environments that impedes kids from actually going to school every day.
Yeah.
So we realized that if you get kids to consistently go to school, you're definitely going to increase the performance. I mean, we saw great performance this year from our students, and hopefully with this awesome initiative, we're going to get even better academic performance this year.
Come on.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can only imagine. So I feel like you're challenging the young ones, telling them, hey, what can you do for your community? And that just allows them to grow, like I said earlier on. But Malifa, speak to me just about that very last part of the competition, as well as just, how exactly you guys are adding extra things in 2025.
Okay. So the last part, obviously, is to see them presenting this physical prototype to a panel of judges and ultimately selecting 3 top schools, best performing schools nationally, and give them great prizes. I mean, the greatest prize that we have is 100,000 Rand worth of STEM equipment. And for every learner and teacher that makes it to the top 3, they get a Samsung device for themselves.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
And talking about new things that we're actually introducing this year, one, our biggest aim is to have a representation of all 9 provinces.
Yeah.
So we're calling on those provinces that previously were not presented in the top 3. Those are the likes of Northwest, Northern Cape, and the Western Cape.
Okay.
And the second new thing is how we decided to approach our theme this year. So usually we would announce the theme and let the learners decide the topic that they actually want to tackle. However, this year we decided to simplify things. So we announced the theme and we gave 3 topics that they can choose from to address.
Nice. Yes. That's amazing. Lifa, Rose, you guys are doing such amazing work, especially just getting the minds of today ready for the future, which is what they are. And this is why, Rose, I have to ask you, what are the objectives of this year's particular competition? But on top of that, how can our young ones enter?
So we have 3 objectives. One is driving energy efficient schools.
Okay.
So we know that electricity is a huge problem in South Africa. And obviously interruptions in electricity means interruptions in learning, and we certainly don't want to do that.
Yeah.
The second thing that's very important that I think it has been it's a critical highlight for us, is making sure that there's innovative transport solutions for kids. So we know that the primary mode of commuting to school is walking, or sometimes not so safe transport solutions available out there. So we want them to come up with technological, efficient, effective, and safe ways of getting kids to school. Again, kids going to school means improved performance again at school.
Yes, 100%.
And the third one is very interesting. I'm actually very excited about it.
Yes.
Is creating a device, a safety device that that tracks kids and makes sure that they're at school very safe.
I love that.
And we are really looking forward to these entries. And Lifa will just give us more on where we are on that one.
Beautiful. Last one, my ladies. Before we do anything else, I need us to get into, because we're running out of time. How can our babies enter?
So they can go on Samsung.com, samsungsolvefortomorrow.com, and actually enter their entries there.
Yes. That is incredible. And one last thing, just to the young ones out there, why is it so important for Samsung? 30 seconds, just to be letting them get into their STEM more and be the growing kids that they are.
Of course. We all know that South Africa has a shortage of skilled professionals in STEM, and really being a tech giant in that space, we saw it very fit to give them the knowledge that they need and skills to bridge that gap. That is the biggest objective that we're trying to solve with Solve for Tomorrow.
Yes, I love that. Ladies, you can be so proud. Congratulations on the great work that you're doing. We absolutely love it. And we cannot wait just to be with you on this journey and finally get to that point of being able to award our young ones. Thank you so much.
Thank you so for having us.
It sounds like doing it yet again, allowing the rest of the country just to be the best selves that they possibly can, especially our young ones. And you heard all about it, the Solve for Tomorrow competition that's happening for our grade 10 and 11 learners. Do the right thing, and you can get all of the information that you need at www.samsung.com, and you can get everything that you need for your young ones. Right now, while I chat to these ladies a little bit more, because this is just so incredible, I want to cross over to Carissa. My babe, are you still doing good? I mean, we've got a whole lot of even just raucousness happening here with our beautiful radio family, 5FM. What's going down there in Cape Town?
Oh, man, let me tell you, the raucousness translates right here on the streets of the mother city, because the Big Breakfast team is still with us, and I can't wait to delve into more conversation with them as we celebrate Radio Day. But what we're also celebrating is a chance for you to win. Now, I've got a question for you, Expresso fam. Will you be playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 500,000 Rand jackpot this Thursday? Yes? No? I know it's a yes. So don't miss out. Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za. There, of course, is the mobile app. There is cell phone banking, or you could simply dial *120 *7529 hash, and that is for all USSD. These details are available on our Expresso social media pages, so go and check them out. And Panda Pusha Play Daily Lotto for an estimated 500,000 Rand jackpot today, and you could win big, but you have to play right now. Now, let me tell you what's coming up on the show. There's still so much. Can you imagine? The raucousness does, in fact, continue with Josette, who takes on Taylor Swift. She looks the same. She sounds the same. She's absolutely incredible. We'll get to know the woman behind the music. And not only that, we are staying fit and active, because Woolworths has some beautiful activewear that we want to show you. And we've got a special model that I also want to introduce you to. He's got great legs that he wants to show you. So that comes up just now.
Win a Toyota Corolla Cross 1.8 XS Hybrid with Plascon's 2025 Hybridity Color Forecast Competition. Spend 500 Rand or more on any Plascon products. WhatsApp your receipt, name and ID to this number. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's still a huge celebration of World Radio Day right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Yes, indeed, we got 5FM in the house, which is why we have here King Nick Hammond.
Good morning!
Yes.
Good morning!
But this is the thing, right? We still need to continue with the Feel Good Breakfast Show all together. And friends, this morning, we've got Taylor Swift in the house.
This is actually Taylor Swift.
Okay, it's Taylor Swift's sister. Okay, her name's Josette.
This is amazing, Taylor.
She is here because she is going to be doing a tribute to the eras of Taylor Swift, a beautiful show that is going to be happening in 3 cities, Jersey, Durban and Cape Town. And you need to make sure that you go and check it out. But it is literally all about celebrating the beautiful career that is Taylor Swift's. And this morning, we get to hear all about this show and all about Josette. Everyone, let's give her a feel-good welcome, please. Josette. Hello, my gorgeous. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Amazing, thank you. Josette, I think the very first thing we have to ask you, why? Why did you feel like you wanted to do this? Why on earth? Honestly and truly.
Yeah, I think Taylor
Swift, she's such an icon of our generation.
Yes.
And I don't know, in my generation, my friend group and everything, like she just brings so much joy to everyone and the community that's involved in her music and her lyrics, and the fans are so dedicated. And yeah, and of course she didn't get to go everywhere in the world, and not everyone in South Africa got to see her, so we're bringing a little bit of the Taylor magic.
Oh my word.
And you're obviously somebody who's had a phenomenal career as a performer outside of this world too, but embodying somebody that is so famous, is so beloved, and giving, as you say, South Africans maybe the first and only chance to ever see someone who is representing her in a way. What was that process like? I'm sure it was very challenging. What were some of the hardest parts of it?
Yeah, it's pretty daunting. I really don't want to pretend to be her at all. Yeah. As a musician myself, like I just really admire her and respect her and her fandom and everything. It's just about, I want to pay tribute to her and the things that make her her, but I really don't want to pretend that I
love that.
Taylor Swift. It's just about recreating the joy and the magic that her concerts have brought so many people, and the people that didn't get to go. And it's just about having lovely evenings together and enjoying the music.
Yeah. And how many times have you seen Taylor?
I've never seen Taylor.
Really? I think we need to get you there one of these days.
I grew up in New Zealand, so you kind of miss out on. She didn't come to New Zealand with the Eras tour. She went to Australia and Melbourne.
Yes. So you see, you are catering for the people that are just like you, that are wanting to see the sparkly boots and all of the beautiful things. Talk to us about how it is you're going to be bringing that stage presence that's just like Taylor's, and all the different things that you've just encompassed in the show.
Yeah, so we have a lot. I mean, the production is huge. We've got a full live band and backing vocalists, dancers, and really fun glittery costumes.
Yes.
Got an amazing set list as well. We're really looking forward to the songs that we've picked out. We've very nichely decided what we can do from her eras.
Yeah.
That's
beautiful.
I also wanted to know, right, because you have to take this gigantic catalogue and you have to whittle it down.
Yes.
And also Taylor's music is very emotive to a lot of people. She's written so many love songs of a generation, people's wedding songs, their breakup songs, people's first kiss, the first date song. Do you have one, because it's the month of love, Friday is Valentine's Day, do you have one that you think maybe for yourself is the most emotive or the most special to you personally?
Oh my gosh, I love White Horse from her Fearless album. I think it's such a beautifully written song. I also love Everything Has Changed, which is the one she did with Ed Sheeran, which is a sweet song. But yeah, my favourites are from her debut era, because I remember being young and loading the YouTube videos on broadband and only being able to watch the first 30 seconds. I used to go back teardrops on my guitar and stuff. She's just so sweet, and she didn't do any debut songs in her era tour set list, but we maybe we've catered for the people like me that really, really wanted songs.
I love that for you. You know, I found Nick crying to a Taylor Swift song before.
This morning.
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Good.
And it's because they evoke so many emotions, like Nick said. But this is why then I want to ask you, what emotions are you taking, just the different people that are going to be there through? Because there's so many songs. Taylor has 156,000 songs.
That's true. It's factual.
Exactly. So how did you choose exactly which ones you're going to be going through, and what journey are you taking the audience through?
The bigger one was just making sure that we have the big memories from her different eras, the ones that are going to take people back, that they remember hearing on the radio or from each period of time. But yeah, we're going all the way from the fun pop bangers to the I'm hitting the piano, I'm getting it out, busting out the guitar, just
I'm
really
breaking up.
Yeah, got to break up.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're just making sure that we really take the show through. It's a show. We want to take everyone through. And her songwriting, it's not hard. She's written so many amazing lyrics and words. All you have to do is just play her amazing music and you go where you need to go.
You know what I mean? Because when you have a good day, today was a fairy tale. When you have a bad day, shake it off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
100%.
The Bible of Taylor Swift. Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jose.
No worries.
We are so excited to be celebrating you. Well done on absolutely everything. Nick, you're going to be there. I'm going to be there.
Is this not Taylor Swift?
No, distantly related cousin.
Exactly. Cousin, sister.
Yeah.
Got you.
I'm going to be there. Yes, we'll be there.
I will be there. And Jose, thank you so much, my lovely.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Of course. It is always so beautiful to be able to celebrate talent that is doing the things that need to be done. And of course, I think that this is just another example of exactly that. Nikki, I think, we need to go brush up on our Taylor Swift lyrics.
Yes. Shake it off.
Exactly. He's doing well already. So am I.
Bad love.
Bad blood.
Blood.
As well. All of it.
My wife's going to be so disappointed. She's the biggest fan in the world.
And this is why hopefully you will also be able to take your loved one who absolutely loves Taylor Swift. Right now, we need to head on over to Cape TZ Sheezy. Carissa Madal, are you still good?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22, baby. Just practicing my Taylor Swift lyrics over here because we are in the month of love, celebrating all things to do with Miss Swiftie. But right now, we've got to get into talking about fitness just a little bit more. One person that I know is on his fitness journey is Stan Mars, and he is in the building. Really excited to have Good Up FM here. But we will switch focus right now to bring in this gorgeous woman. It is Taryn Apple. She's here to break down the Woolworths' latest active and athleisure range to help us go to the gym in style.
Exactly.
I really love the idea of athleisure wear because I don't know if I make it to the gym, but I'm going to look like I went to the gym.
We were just talking about that now, about how there's so many women out there that are throwing on their gym gear to do a grocery run, but did they go?
But a grocery run, it is cardio.
You're doing girl math with gym involved.
My man's always like, did you go? I said, no, I didn't go to the gym today. Don't ask questions.
Fake it till you make it. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool.
Okay, so talk to me more about the activewear and maybe some important things we need to consider before actually releasing our coin and receiving some gear.
Okay, so for me, I think on top of the list is comfortability. Like that's the first and foremost thing you need to think about. Under that comfortability umbrella is moisture management. You want to be working up a sweat, but you don't really want to really notice. So it's about looking for those fabrications that have those properties that can draw the sweat from the skin to the outside of the fabric and it evaporates quicker. It's called moisture wicking. That's the fabrication, and Woolworths ensures that their active tees all have moisture wicking properties. That's great. And then of course durability, and also you really need something with a good amount of stretch. Just because it looks like gym gear doesn't mean it is. So
suitable for the gym.
Exactly. Suitable for high intensity exercises or just your basics. But something that can move with you is really essential. So I think those are the things you need to keep into consideration.
And something that doesn't lose like its elasticity as you wear
that
it,
could
right?
be the worst, right? Imagine doing like a little bit of a squat and then it's rolling down.
And you got to pick it up
and you've got to pick at your,
the worst. Okay, well, let's see what Woolworths has on offer when it comes to these great options.
Cool.
Seeing some nice patterns over there too.
I mean, I'm looking like a personal trainer today.
I love it.
I'm going to fashion personal train you right now. Okay. So, okay, on the men's side, I'm actually really loving the coloration in the range, which is quite neutral and basic. It's really great. So all of these are sort of cool tech t-shirts. I spoke about the moisture wicking. It's really essential for that.
I love that.
And then, you could pair it with shorts. So
that's very nice.
This is more of a post-gym
100%.
piece because you could also throw on your zip up and create a little look.
Never forget the fashion. I love this,
You
Taryn.
cannot. I mean, it's just because it's gym gear doesn't mean, you need to let that fall on the wayside. And then this is obviously more in your active space. The fabrication's really stretchy, breathable, which is also something you need to look out for. And then, of course, your shorts that have a good amount of stretch as well.
Great colorway too.
Then moving on to women, also really great coloring.
My speed, I like
little
this.
sage green, which is really nice. This is obviously, again, post-gym, on the run. I love the detailing.
Right.
It's all about the details. It's really beautiful. And then sticking with that sort of colorway, you obviously have your active throw-on sort of windbreaker style jackets that you could throw over your vest that you pair with your cycling shorts. And what's really great is obviously Woolworths has some tees and vests that have like sort of a built-in knot, but you can create your own little knot. Just a little fashion detail element, and then pairing it with a bit of a print, a little bit of a statement.
Sometimes you need motivation to hit the gym or to go on a hike, and if you look cute, you're gonna be out there.
Like this is so like happy and like bright and cheerful. So it is just a really great combination, pairing those plain colors with your prints as well. And then of course the most important is the support. So your bra, your sports bra is really important. I mean, you get ones that are just made for walking or for running or for high intensity. So the racer back in general is just allows more support, but this doesn't have any sort of heavy padding, so this is more low impact. And then you can look at your high impact options that have the
More
full support.
I love that. Okay.
So those are also really important things to consider.
And I love that you have considered that, because the girls need to stay in place.
You need to be in your most comfortable, because I mean, exercising, let's be honest,
it's a lot.
tough one.
It's a lot.
So
all right. Well, let's see the models. I'm not sure if they're going to come in squatting or maybe doing a jumping jack.
Latava's going to come in gracefully.
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
So she's got the sort of pink fuchsia version of the print that I just showed you in the cycling shorts, and this also has a really great amount of stretch. The stitching just sort of keeps everything together. These little pocket details.
Yes.
Pop in your gym card. I mean, everyone's digital these days, but a key, just anything that's just really, really sort of functional as well as fashionable. And then of course your little twist detail on the vest just gives a little bit of edge. And then of course her bra strap and her sports bra underneath, just keeping everything in place.
I love this. You look great, Letabo. Ready to do some squats. Come on now.
And then post-gym.
Post-gym,
Looking
grab a
great, so,
smoothie.
yeah.
Come on, looking so cute. All right. So as Letabo does a turnaround for us, I'm hoping somebody else who's going to model in the menswear will maybe show us what a squat looks like in the outfit itself.
I think that's a great idea because it's really important to see how you know flexible the fabrication is. And how, there we go. So this is a great example of how fabric just moves with you, and that's also, you know, a really important factor. So
I mean, it helps when you've got great legs to also, you know,
I mean,
show off
those shorts are shortsing. Okay, this is a
you were saying
okay,
yoga poses.
I'm gonna focus on you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got distracted there. I said what? Oh.
But I also really want to point out Carl's golfer sort of polo top, which is also great for the golfing guys.
Yes. Because golf is a sport.
Of course it is. So, thanks, Carl. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
And also, Carl, can you turn around, because I just want to
Yes, of course, I can turn around for you.
point out these sort of reflector strips at the back. So the runners, you know, at night, it's just all those little details that Willies has thought about with their activewear.
I love it. I think the high socks definitely have to complement the shorts. This is the look you must go for, and that is the pose you need to do in the look as well.
A little bit more than that as well, yes, Carl.
Thank you to our model. Really appreciate
Thank you.
Okay.
We need you to keep cool and also comfortable and dry, most
Did you notice how he didn't tug on anything while he was doing all of that?
I love that you've also got some shoe options for us. The caps.
Yes, caps accessorizing just to sort of complete your look. And of course, we mentioned those really cool sports rib socks. It's all about the style.
Yes, don't compromise on the style when keeping cool, when staying dry. You know that Woolworths has got you covered when working up a sweat. Stay stylish in these separates with cool tech moisture management. I love that. Now you can shop athleisure as well as activewear styles at Woolworths, in-store, online, and of course on the app.
So, coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we've got something very special for you. The thing is, when it comes to Valentine's Day, we have to have things in full bloom, including my guest, who you'll meet later, who's ready for me, I'm hoping, because I'm feeling fit, I'm feeling fabulous, and I'm ready for some flowers. Also, Gisette will be entertaining you with something a little Taylor Swift. So for all the Swifties, a little something is coming up for you in your, next couple of minutes on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, so make sure you stay right there and keep in full bloom with Expresso.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. Now, nothing says romance quite like a gorgeous bouquet of flowers, which is fantastic. So we do have an expert horticulture product developer, Alex Learmont, is here and is here to help us choose the perfect blooms to express our love this Valentine's Day. Whether you're going for classic roses, that's fine. But how about something bold and unique? Or maybe something cute, like a houseplant. Woolworths has something to say. And you know what that is? I love you.
Thank you.
Did you see how I made eye contact when I said that?
Well, I was about to say I love you too, so I mean it. I love you.
Did you feel that?
I felt your love. It stopped me in my tracks there for a minute.
So, good, I'm glad. So let's talk through, you know, when it comes to flowers, I know that flowers seem to be the cliche of Valentine's Day, but there is something special about them. For you, blooms as a gift, as a showing of love, why are they important?
Well, I think because once you cut a flower, it's got a certain amount of, you know, sort of life left in it. And maybe it's representative about seizing the moment.
Yes.
And don't wait to tell someone you love them, you know. Take that moment and live your life now and express your love now. And that's exactly what we've done with this beautiful range for Woolworths. I mean, I can take you through some of the flowers.
I would love you. In fact, you can come around here.
Okay.
You know, the reason why you need to be here is that if I stand behind this, I immediately disappear. Then you'll only hear a voice.
Okay.
So you go this way.
Let's swap sides here.
And then I will be here. There we go. So let's talk through, in fact, what I'm intrigued about. Can I start there?
Of course.
Is this.
So this is one of my favorites. I mean, this is a polka dot begonia. So,
I mean, come on.
First of all, the name is just so lovely. But what's nice and Valentine's-y about it is, it's for the person who's not really into flowers, it's a nice house plant. And then, of course, on the underside of each leaf, you've got this beautiful red color coming through. So you've got your red and your green, and you've got your little polka dot. So maybe it's a bit more of a quirky gift for someone.
I like it. What's the maintenance like on something like this?
The maintenance is quite easy, actually. It's sort of like low light. It does like a little bit of a trellis as it grows. It grows taller, but very easy care. Another nice house plant is this very sweet little vine we've got growing on a heart-shaped trellis.
See, what I like about that is that those types of gifts, you can really get into the cheese of Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, you look so fine. And then you offer that. So this makes sense to me as a gift. I love this. So we've got this exotic, quirky, beautiful though, and something that lasts in the home.
Exactly.
But now let's look at these bouquets because they are looking stunning.
I do have to just mention though the little love lobster. So he's down there.
I see, there we go.
So maybe I'm just going to grab him and pull him through here. So he's very sweet as well. The little love lobster for Valentine's Day. I mean, will you be my lobster?
I mean, even if you want to go with like something crayfish, you'll be like, you drive me cray-cray.
Exactly, you drive me cray-cray, you know, be my lobster. So
that's it.
He's very sweet. And I mean, you just, googly eyes like that, that's all you want, is your Valentine to look at you like that.
That's cute. You know, there's something very nice, playful.
Exactly.
Good for a relationship. Keep the play going. I like that. Let's
keep
do
the
that.
fun, keep the fun.
Very much so. All right, bouquets.
So, bouquets. So we've done a mix-up of like your more traditional, so we've got your classic dozen, which you can pop into Woolworths and get your classic dozen here. You can get a mix of red with pinks with a little bit of baby's breath, which is also beautiful.
I love a single, hey?
A single rose.
It's kind of like saying, I could have gone overboard, but like this one rose, you're the one for me.
Exactly,
You
exactly.
understand?
Yes, yes.
I'm giving ideas for the card that goes with these things.
A card or a little chockey or
Right.
something, or maybe a voucher for shopping.
Ooh.
And then we've also we've just brought in some different colors this year. So we've done a lot of like oranges, and we've done a lot of purples, and some more cerise pinks. So just broken away a little bit from tradition, but obviously still keeping with roses.
That's fascinating.
And we've just had such fun. We've had fun with packaging this year. We've got houseplants in these beautiful red boxes just with a little bit of a cellophane insert, so it almost mimics a bouquet. We've added tags to everything.
This is good because the thing is, I see there's a bud here, which means this is still going to bloom.
It's still going to bloom. It's still going to bloom.
Like love.
So long after Valentine's Day, the rose will keep reminding you. And this is great because this is actually part of a promo deal, so you can pop into any Woolworths and you can buy the potted rose with the Belgian chocolates. You can choose any of the flavors. I think there's a caramel one, there's a dark chocolate one, and you can take that for 200 Rand. Comes with a little gift tag, so all you need is a pen to just write your little message. Maybe even Woolworths can help you with that.
I feel like they can, definitely. There's actually one flower arrangement that I'm really intrigued about, just on the far side. What do you call those? In fact, I feel like I need to bring it around, but in fact, we're going to get a beautiful shot at it because you need to see. That is fascinating. What is that?
So that is celosia. So that is...
Celosia.
Celosia.
Now, that's already flirting as a word.
Exactly,
like, let's be
celosia,
honest. Like, how you doing? Celosia.
Celosia.
Like, that's very flirtatious. I like even saying it. It just sounds like, how you doing? Hey? Celosia.
Celosia. Yeah. So we've picked the celosia because it's beautifully textured. It looks like velvet.
It does.
And I think once you get into Valentine's Day, you start thinking about colors and textures, and it's just this this realm of feelings and things like that. So everything really speaks to that.
This one over here.
Beautiful as well.
Yes.
This is one of our orchids, one of our berry orchid. So again, it's pink. It's also a little bit sort of like on an orangey side.
Love that, actually.
But just, you know, adding these great pops of colors.
I'm glad that Woolworths has offered us an avoidance of awkward moments, replacing them with awkward moments, which is exactly what you need, Alex. You're welcome, by the way. I think it's really great. And then the top flowers that we see over there, those feel very local and lekker, don't they?
Yeah, those are some chrysanthemums.
That's
again, chrysanthemums are something that you almost buy sort of like with your weekly shopping. But again, how to sort of inject that little bit of love into them for the Valentine's Day week. Yeah.
This is really great. Thank you for, in fact, I actually want to get closer to the side over here because I like this plant. I might actually take this one with me. This is really cool. And I think what you've done is you've sourced these beautiful flowers. I know that they come from places that, you know, it's about the future of the soil too. That's what Woolworths believes in, which I love, is that if you are going to pick these flowers, you're going to make sure that there's generations ahead that will have that opportunity as well.
Absolutely. We're very big on sustainability, and we're very big on, you know, what we call farming for the future.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's what I'm liking.
I also just have to mention for South Africa that if you are looking for something a little bit more of a personalization, you can pop into Sandton, Gateway, Eastgate, and Canal Walk from today, from 11 a.m. today till 7 p.m.
Yes.
And you can get personalized wrapping. They'll do engraving for you.
Yes, please.
On, I think it's perfume bottles as well. They've got tags, they've got the flower cart. And then also, if you pop into Danefern or Sandton or Waterstone, the florist ladies there can actually put something really unique together for you as well. So we've actually just thought of absolutely everything. So there is no excuse not to gift your loved ones with something floral for Valentine's Day from us.
I think this is the best thing, and I love that concept of actually bringing it all together and having that unique touch. I believe personalization, that shows that there's sentiment, there's thought process, and there's purpose behind what you're giving your special someone this Valentine's Day. So, Alex, you put together an amazing range. You and your team.
Thank you.
Always outstanding.
Thank you, Carl.
And now we get to reap the benefits. We do indeed. So now you know that some bouquets are big and some are small, but they all say, I love you, and that is all. Did I rhyme? Of course I did. It's Valentine's Day. Now shop fresh flowers and houseplants at Woolworths, in-store, online, and on the app.
Oh yes, honey, it's a celebration of love that's loading, and somebody who is an absolute, I think, hero when it comes to love songs is none other than Taylor Swift. And this is why the gorgeous Josette is doing a show that is all about the tribute to the gorgeous lady. I am talking about Taylor, a tribute to the eras of Taylor Swift. It is happening from the 17th to the 21st of April 2025. It's happening at the Joburg Theatre, and it's so easy to get tickets. It's literally webtickets.co.za. You are able to then go and enjoy a beautiful night with Josette, just doing this beautiful tribute to whom we call none other than Taylor Swift. And right about now, you're getting a bit of a taste of what you can expect on those beautiful nights. Everyone, let's give her a feel-good welcome yet again. And right about now, she's doing a performance. It's Josette with Lover by Taylor Swift. Come on!
We can leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place, we make the rules. There's a dazzling haze or mysterious way about you, dear. Haven't known you 20 seconds or 20 years. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And take me out and take me home. You're my lover. We can let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you. I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, and I want them all. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And take me out and take me home. You're my lover.
It's the queen. Her name is Josette. And honestly and truly, she is going to be giving you a show of a lifetime. A tribute show to the beautiful Taylor Swift. And I cannot wait. 17th to the 21st of April at the Joburg Theatre. Webtickets.co.za. Get your tickets as soon as possible before they sell out, okay? Right now, though, we need to head on over to Cape Town because there's still more to come on your Feel Good Breakfast show. You would think we're done, Nick, because it's been so packed. But no, we're still celebrating World Radio Day. Guys, what's still to come?
There really is still so much more to come, and I love it. We're just packing on the fun bit by bit. Carl Lewis, you're also part of the fun. We're going to head to the kitchen. How are you in the kitchen, by the way?
I actually want to say I'm decent in the kitchen, but very passionate.
Passion, more passion, more energy. That's all we need, really.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get into a recipe.
Yes, so coming up next, this is why I'm glad. Hi, Stan.
Hi, Stan. Oh, my bad.
So this is what I'm most excited for. Coming up is jammy love letters recipes. So I'm quite excited for that. Hopefully I can join.
I think you're going to join. I think you're going to lead us in the recipe, in fact. So I hope you brush up on your skills. If you're wondering what's going on over here, yes, we're still doing the takeover of radio and TV coming together. On the other side of this mic is actually Nick Hammond from 5 Breakfast happening in Joburg. And then we have Stan Mars out here trying to distract us, actually.
Yes.
I think he's hello? I think he's talking to you. In just a bit, we're going to get to know the 5 Breakfast team. It's going to be so much more fun, Expresso fam. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And when I say feel good, I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because we're doing Valentine's Day better than anyone could. And there's nothing sweeter than a homemade gift, right? Especially one that you can eat. Now, these edible love letters, they're flaky, they're golden pastry envelopes filled with some sweet jam on the inside. Perfect for sharing love on Valentine's Day. And I've got my very own Valentine here. Hello, Stan Mars.
Am I doing it right?
Yes, you are. Wait, do this one, do this one. Not the gang signs. Stan Mars, in the kitchen, are you good in it?
Kitchen is my vibe. I love cooking. I'm not very good with baking. This is foreign to me, so
Okay.
I'm here for educational purposes only.
You and me both, because I'm not like the best baker, but this is super simple and easy, all right? So the whole idea is that we are making a love letter out of this pastry. I know, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna take some strawberry jam. I'll do one and then you can do one afterwards. And that's our letter. The letter is actually all about red love, right? And then we're gonna fold it like it's an envelope.
Is this raw?
It's raw. Do you wanna try it? You can try it. Do you wanna try it?
Dude, you're an expert at this, eh?
Okay, and then look at this. We're gonna make a heart because we're delivering love on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And then we're gonna put it there. And I'm delivering some love. Ding, ding.
Damn.
Stan Mars.
Damn. That's impressive.
Okay, it's your turn. Let's swap places.
Here goes.
No pressure, but all the pressure,
Is
Stan
it
Mars.
strawberry jam?
It's strawberry jam.
Let's taste first.
Yes, taste it.
Strawberry jam.
Is it strawberry jam?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I love strawberry jam.
Are you a lover of like the old school love letters?
Yeah. Well, I am indeed. So now I must fold it.
One across, one up.
Cool. One across.
Yeah.
One across.
That's right.
One across.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, okay. Yours the closed. yours the closed letter. And then I'm gonna make a heart. Actually, you can make your heart.
Cool.
Let's get the heart going. You could do more than one if you wanted.
no, it's cool. It's cool. And there's your love letter. Happy Valentine.
Wow, Stan Mars, that is beautiful. Are you celebrating Valentine's Day this year?
I am indeed. So do you bake this?
You bake it? Okay, let me show you. You're trying to be so tight-lipped on your Valentine's Day plans, but I'll show you how to do this. Put some egg wash on it. Just like that. Pop it in the oven for a few minutes. Keep your eye on it. And that's it.
There we go. If you're nice and cheap, this is what...
No, stop it. ExpressoShow.com is where you can get this recipe. But I did have a question about your Valentine's.
Talk to me.
Is it Carl Lewis?
No, it's definitely not Carl Lewis.
It's
called
not?
Wasty, but not Carl
Oh,
Lewis.
it's Carl
So it's a
Wasty?
call.
Okay.
It's a call.
Oh, not this call. The
Oh, my.
disappointment.
No, we want the real call.
I want the real call, not
You want
you,
the real
call.
Carl, can you come help me out here? Please back up.
Bow, 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 bow.
I'm just saying that
Please
the
back
thing
up.
is,
It's too many calls in the kitchen.
that's it. Look at us.
Call in the shower is call. Oh, anyway.
Always. Always. But only from the wasty. Sorry. So which one of us are going to taste?
I want you to taste the love letters.
Which
Stan
one?
Mars and I just said, Dear Carl Squared,
Yes.
Hey.
we love you so much.
We're a
Because
united front, by
Yes,
the
we
way.
are.
you're a united front,
That's
and
it.
for us, we want you to munch. So please
Enjoy,
have a bite.
You know what? We actually finish each other's
Sentences.
That's it. You understand? That's
We-
how we operate. Yep.
We love jammy love letter recipes, so
we can eat more.
A lot.
More.
A lot more. Let's
Let's
get
go.
to tasting. I'm not convinced by
Oh, is
your
this what it
finishing
looks like
each
when
other's
it's done?
sentences.
Wow.
That's it. I'm going
Stan
to
Mars,
take
would
my
you like
own
to
one.
taste the love letter?
would love
How
to.
dare you not
Well,
offer?
I'm just saying, you
our
said there was a
esteemed
car
guest.
thing. I just thought that you'd offer a pastry to Wasty.
This is absolutely down my alley.
Have one?
Okay, I'll have one. Thank you
Wow.
for offering me too. Y'all don't
Guys
cheers
want more.
before you eat?
Sorry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
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 Cheers to calls.
And what does the letter say?
Love.
Love.
This is very much down my alley. I like this.
This is really good. A screaming celebration of World Radio Day.
Yeah, it is.
I can feel it. Actually, it changes your voice a bit. I would notice that.
It does indeed.
It does indeed. What's going on? Sorry. What is this? Is this a
From
radio
us to
pastry?
you, Expresso fam, please find this recipe at expressoshow.com. Thanks
Excuse me.
for finishing my sentences.
You're welcome.
But now we're gonna
Head on over to Zanele, who's in Johannesburg, with her radio voice showcasing more right here on your TV. So how's this?
Oh, I love that radio voice, I must tell you. Thank you, Carl. Broadcasting live from the Samsung showroom at Daneford. Or rather, forgive me, Design Quarter. Carl, you got me, okay? It is World Radio Day, but we are still celebrating all the things we love to celebrate right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show, which is why we've got our Absa family in the building. Yes, the ones who are always reminding us that your story matters. It is the Absa Cape Epic that is coming up, my friends. The cycle tour that is absolutely one of a lifetime. And I cannot wait for us to tell you exactly what is going down, because mountain biking is not easy. Listen to this, my friends. With 613 kilometers of challenging terrain, over 16,000 meters of climbing, I don't think I could ever do that, right? But this is why we trust the people who can to do it for us, and we support them. And more than anything else, just absolutely able to just celebrate what it is that they can do with their bodies and pushing themselves to the limit. And Absa always comes through and says, hey, let's do this. And in 2025, it's happening in March, and I can't wait for us to do it. But today, we're hearing all about what you need to know in order to be a part of it as a whole. Today, we're joined by the Executive of Marketing Operations at Absa. It is Tina Fenter, and I cannot wait for her to tell us all the details. Everyone, let's give her a feel-good welcome, please. How are you, my Tina?
I'm very good, thank you.
Listen, I know something about you.
Yes.
That you are someone who likes wild things. Your hair is telling me this.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
This is why you are the lady
I'm a
for the job.
mighty Leo.
That's it.
Yes.
You see, I get those vibes. This is why I know that.
And that's why I love your shirt.
Oh, thank you so much. Tina, talk to me. I feel like the Absa Cape Epic is something that has just been going great. And more than anything else, so many people are just jumping in more and more each and every year. Let's talk about it. How do you think, first and foremost, it ties in with the ethos that you guys have of Your Story Matters?
So Absa has been a proud partner or title sponsor to the Absa Cape Epic since 2006.
Sure.
So we go back a long time.
Yes.
And the Absa Cape Epic, even though it is the pinnacle of the Epic series, it doesn't just mean that there's one event.
Yeah.
So this main event taking place in Cape Town, in the Western Cape, like you pointed out, which is a grueling one. It is the race that sometimes measures and conquers all. But Absa has been a proud partner, and with our 3-year commitment now to the Ironman Group, which is the oxygen, partnerships are the oxygen that keeps these things alive.
True.
You know, we've renewed our partnership, and when we had the recent Team Absa training camp in the majestic KwaZulu-Natal Midlands at the end of January, what we actually did is we used it as a launch pad to launch not only that final check and balance, are you ready for what lies ahead?
Yes.
And if you are not, then you have to start gearing up. But at the same time, it also enabled us to just launch that partnership with the Ironman Group and say, we've now got access to the Epic Global Mountain Series, which means it's not just about beautiful South Africa, which we call home. It's also about the 4 islands. It's also about Croatia. It's also about, you know, the Pyrenees.
Sure.
You know, it's all of those things. So it's just great to be a partner to the Ironman Group.
I love that. And also, I mean, I think that you guys have just been a part of this beautiful journey, adding in your own ways as well and bringing that ethos, Your Story Matters, which I think ties into #SheUntamed, the initiative that you guys are part of. Talk to us a little bit about it, because, you know, it has been reshaping women's cycling and just allowing it to grow in such a great way. Could you tell us a bit about this more in terms of what exactly it is that Absa still hopes to achieve with it?
So launched in 2019 with a very small group of very powerful women.
Yes.
Absa regards the Absa She Untamed as a movement, which is the cornerstone of our commitment to empowering women and young girls, not just in sport, but beyond, in boardrooms, in thought leadership, and everywhere beyond.
Come on.
So we launched this in 2019, and the stats has just been phenomenal, and we are very stoked.
Yes.
Because we had 37 riders in 2019 when we started out. How hard can this be? And in 2024, we had 176.
Wow.
And it's just growing and growing, and the support has been fundamentally important to us.
Yes.
So it's also about looking at Absa's transformative journey and just being an active force for good in everything that we do.
Come on.
And women is a high on the agenda.
Yeah.
And even if you look at our other partnerships, whether sport, arts and culture, leadership, everything that we do from a lifestyle perspective, at its core is the foundation of women and what they stand for.
100%.
And the Absa Cape Epic and this partnership with the Ironman Group just afforded us that opportunity to just use it as a launch pad and trailblaze what we're doing with Absa She Untamed.
And trailblazing is exactly what you guys are doing. I mean, every time I sit down with any of the Absa family, there's always women at the forefront, which I love. So I love that you guys don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk, you cycle the cycle, and you do it. And this, for me, is why I now need to ask you what is going to be happening exactly in the 2025 race. What can we look forward to?
So I'm going to sound like a bit like a very dramatic.
Okay, I like drama. Bring it. Yes.
This is the Absa Cape Epic. This is Africa.
Yes.
This is where you can expect moments that's going to absolutely take your breath away.
Sure.
You can expect stories to be written and crafted in the book of legends.
Yes.
You can expect nothing like you've ever seen before.
Yeah.
It's raw emotion. It's actually, if you want a moment where every single sense that you are aware of as a human is being triggered, that's what it's all about.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, as Absa, there's no better platform for your story to matter and to be told, you know, whether through cycling or whether through any kind of Force for Good initiative that we actually do.
And speaking of Force for Good, let's talk a little bit about that collaboration with I Love Boobies. Could you please just tell us a bit about that in the partnership?
We are so proud to partner. You know, we are so incredibly blessed to have partnerships that extend to not only I Love Boobies or the Ironman Group, but through our partnership, when we launched the partnership with the Absa Cliff Country Club, you know, and where the beautiful trails and stuff are where we do our training camp.
Yeah.
That is like the center or the hub of the community.
Yeah.
And what we realized is that in the mighty and majestic KwaZulu-Natal Midlands, there's no support when it comes to women in terms of screening and stuff like that. We partnered with I Love Boobies, and I'm so proud to announce that we've done 1,000 screenings to date.
Wow.
And since its launch in 2017 with I Love Boobies, they've screened more than 10,000 women.
Ah, guys,
and they now have a footprint in both Western Cape and Gauteng, and it's just going from strength to strength.
Beautiful.
And my absolute plea to everybody out there, given that it is the month of love.
Yes.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Look at your mom. Look at your sister,
Yes.
look at your community and get them tested.
Beautiful. Tina, thank you so much. Well done to you and the team. Congratulations in advance for a huge successful Absa Cape Epic 2025, and we cannot wait for it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Zanzi, this is where you come in because your opportunity to be part of all of this magic, it's here. And this is why I got to tell you that if you are ready to take on this challenge, mark your calendar, or rather calendar, forgive me, from the 16th to the 23rd of March 2025 in the Western Cape. For entry details, visit epic-series.com. And just like that, you got all the information at your fingertips, and you can hopefully be part of all of that beauty that is going to be happening during that time. And more than anything else, remember, if you're like me and you can't do it, we're going to be there supporting, and we're going to be there just making sure that everyone knows we're 100% behind them. And don't forget, you always know that with Absa, your story matters.
Did you notice that about Sanele? She really rose to the occasion with that thing. That was really great.
I like
that was
that.
for you. You deserve your flowers.
You do.
We've got some fun stuff coming up. In fact, we're going to do this really cool thing with, of course, radio and TV. It's World Radio Day, where we have 2 quizzes for the price of 1.
Oh, I absolutely love that, because in Cape Town, how we're going to get started is the daily quiz with Good FM's Big Breakfast. Stan Mars and the team are standing by. Mishka, Andrik, as well as Carl. We're going to put them to the test.
Exactly. And then on 5FM, we're going to go and do the breakfast buzzword with Nick Hammond's team. And that's going to be amazing as well. So we've got 2 quizzes. And if you love general knowledge, if you love playing along, please do and stay with us. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, honey, we're back like all are still doing the things that need to be done right here on S3. And of course, it is all about World Radio Day, which is why we've got the biggest team in the world. I'm talking about 5 Breakfast from 5 FM. Guys, finally, like, you know, again, we're back together. It's been 1-1-1 now. You're here, which is why I want to take advantage of this, right? So I've told you that I listened to the show, and I heard the other day about how you guys were fighting about who's more competitive.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is ironic.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to outcompete. Again. Okay. Well, this is why right now, while we do a who's more likely, I need to ask you from that perspective to start.
Okay.
Who's more likely to turn everything into a competition?
Holly.
Oh. Holly. So it's been decided.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to bring peace to the...
Why aren't you pointing at yourself?
No, it's unanimous. It's not true.
Okay, I've got a lot of questions. Are you guys ready?
Then not only do I turn it into competition, I win.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No. I thought you were going to say I am the competition. No, sorry.
I actually should have gone with that line.
Okay, guys, here we go. Who's more likely to take over the aux cord at a party?
Ooh, Hammy.
Nicholas.
Yeah, okay.
I would say Hammy. Yeah.
Maybe both, but Tabo would want to play his like weird music.
Yeah.
I knew it. Who's more likely to laugh at their own jokes before finishing them?
Oh, Tabo.
Yeah, I thought that one
No
too.
way. Come on.
He's laughing now.
He literally is.
I'm sorry. Just a little something.
All right, guys, who's more likely to spend way too much money on something they definitely did not need?
Ooh. That's a tricky
Because you're all
one.
money savvy.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's Marley.
But you as well.
No.
I was
Because
thinking you.
You've got 1 billion scatter cushions. In
Yeah.
No, I've donated some of them. Actually, you buy things. You buy a lot of sneakers and
Weird stuff.
He did buy like 4 pairs of sneakers.
at
the other
once.
day.
Oh, and
Wasn't it fun?
And you told us there were 200 rands.
Why did you lie,
And you
Tabo?
I don't want to be judged. I don't want to
Okay,
be judged. I don't want to be
well,
judged.
we're judging you. Sorry, we listen and we judge, okay? Who's more likely to show up late but charm their way out of trouble?
Oh, wait.
Marley.
Ah.
I don't charm.
Charming.
Yeah.
I get
think
that.
Holly, yeah.
I'm
I wouldn't
also
say that she
thinking
wouldn't
over
necessarily
here.
Are you guys saying I'm not punctual?
No, actually, man.
It's drama, ke ngoku sana. There's
We need
drama.
to fight off air now.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, please keep the domestic that side, okay? Thank you very much. Let's go into this one. Who's more likely to panic when their phone is missing, but they're still holding it in their hand?
Oh, me, probably.
I love that.
Yes.
Good to know yourself, Henry. Well
Yes,
done.
yes,
well
yes,
done.
yes,
All right, who's more likely to start telling a story and then forget their point halfway through?
Double.
Yeah. Oh, it happens to us every morning.
Not every morning, Tabo.
No,
Does
not
he
every
Does
morning.
he forget the point, or do you not have a point sometimes?
Yeah, I
Sometimes
do.
your stories
I'm not entirely convinced he knows what show he's on right now.
Thank you.
You're an Expresso, Tabo, please.
I know.
Okay, just making sure. Who's more likely to accidentally overshare on a first meeting?
Tabo.
Why is it really?
Yeah.
No, I do not overshare.
You do
No.
love an overshare, but
Tabo, why are you the answer to everything?
I don't know.
Okay, who's more likely to accidentally text the wrong group?
Tabo.
I do it. That's how I don't know where to go from here.
Yes.
Okay, who's more likely, to get married and show up with the ring out of nowhere and be like, guys, I'm married now? Who's more likely to do that? Secretly going and eloping.
Holly. I feel like she would be quiet about these things.
Yeah.
And then it would just, oh, but yeah.
I get
By the
done, guys.
way.
Yeah. And it would be weighing down my hand.
That's my queen, rock baby. Okay, who's more likely to become an unintentional meme?
Ooh,
No way.
There's a lot of potential here. There's meme-worthy potential.
Been memes at some point. Like, in actually.
Yeah.
I can actually
it would
think
be
of
Marley.
Hammy biting into something, and
Yeah.
then that
That
becomes
is
a
a thing.
meme. Yeah.
But this morning, Marley said, can we say...
Oh,
didn't we already say this on TV?
Okay,
Are we saying
fine.
it again?
But I feel like that's a meme, especially with everything going on.
Fair enough.
Okay, who's more likely to be the person who gets into trouble with the law?
Marley.
Yeah, Marley. Yeah. Yes, she had to go to court. Didn't you have to go to court?
you had to go to
Okay,
court.
I'm sorry.
In a different
Now
province.
we're bringing court matters to the television. celebration.
Actual law breaking.
I thought, no, you understood the story wrong, like you always do.
You were talking, you overshare.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. This is so funny.
I just know the law well. I think that's why you guys think.
Because you're always in court.
Did that case go well, by the way? Well, you're here with us. So
I wasn't
Got a
in
bracelet
court.
on it.
Yes. I wasn't going to court at all.
Yeah.
Moving on swift.
Okay.
She leaves the province, her ankle bracelet vibrates.
Oh, yes. You guys are going to get everyone into trouble because now we've got delinquents working at 5FM, all of this. Thank you very much, my breakfast team. And guys, thank you for being here to celebrate World Radio Day with us.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
I mean, we're not saying goodbye just yet, but I just want to say I love your guys' like
Love you too.
Amazing. World Radio Day celebrations continue right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show right about now, where they're also happening in Cape Town. Guys, what's going down?
Well, I need to check out what you said on our Good Morning post today for World Radio Day. I needed you to share with us how radio has impacted your life. We got 2 voice notes that have come through, and let's listen to the first one.
Stan's the man because he understands and he gives advice on our lives because he can. And I'm a big fan. Good morning, Expresso presenters, and also good morning to the Good Hope Breakfast Show hosts. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and it's good to see you guys there in the studio. Thanks, enjoy your day, bye.
Thank you. That was a good rhyme. So basically what radio has done for you, it's made you rhyme in a voice note. I love that. Let's listen to another one.
Good morning, Expresso, and happy World Radio Day. It's Ramona from Montague, and I love the radio. I love listening every day. Keeps me updated with the new, the hip, the happening, the news. So everything that is it is basically on the radio. And whilst I do prefer listening to watching, I love the way radio and broadcasting has really weave the story between TV and radio. That is super cool, and the way radio has evolved over the years is tremendous.
Wow. That's actually beautiful. Thank you so much. We got 2 comments that came through as well, but remember, radio is the best friend you'll ever have. Don't forget that. Here are the comments. Mark Evans say, good morning. Express show as a mobile DJ in the 80s. Dimitri Jagels. Oh, Jaggy baby. He played Liquor Club tunes at 3 p.m. on Good Hope FM. I used to sit with a blank cassette and record the songs for my next gigs. Radio definitely impacts my musical journey knowledge. Of course it did. And how frustrating was it when the DJ used to talk over an intro when you were trying to record on the cassette? And then Rosemary said this, good morning. Happy Radio Day. Presenting on radio allowed me the opportunity to reach out and communicate with communities and world-renowned personalities globally. Wishing everyone who loves the theatre of the mind, enjoy listening. Have a super great day, Expresso family. I love it. Radio is the greatest. It really is a beautiful platform. And you know what? It weaves seamlessly through other media, making it a real great platform, and I believe is the foundation of any communicative media, which is beautiful. So celebrate with us. It's World Radio Day. In fact, talking about radio, let's use our radio voice now and cross over to Carissa.
My radio voice is my voice call because it's about being real. I'm joking. I talk to Stan Mars like this. Hello, Stan Mars. We still have so much goodness coming your way. Of course, the team is still here. We have Mihle too joining the Good Hope FM team, and she just did an interview with Stan Mars, which was so incredible. I got to witness the future of what radio sounds and looks like, which is very exciting. We're also going to play a game in just a little bit, the daily quiz with the Good Hope FM team. We usually listen to it, and now we're going to see it live on Expresso. And then, of course, out in Joburg, 5FM is also going to be tested with a buzzword game. I don't know what that's about, but Zanele is definitely going to put them through their paces. So we'll see you after this. Grab your coffee. We'll see you now.
yes, honey, it's all about feeling good right here on S3. And you know that inkqubo yalapha is always so hot, so delicious. But one thing I also know is that particularly today for World Radio Day, over in Cape Town, we got Good Hope FM, the big breakfast show. And right here in Johannesburg, we're with 5 breakfasts to the kings and queens that run the nation between 6 and 9 a.m. And right now, we are excited as the Expresso family to play Buzzwords for the first time ever. Apparently, I'm representing 5FM. I'm scared. That is what I can tell you. Nick, please be nice to me.
Here's how this works.
Okay.
5 questions. They're all going to have the buzzword in the answer. The buzzword is going to be CAPE, C-A-P-E. But sometimes it is trapped deep within a word, right? So it could be like, you know, let's say escape, for example.
Yes.
Okay, so let's kick you off. Right, question number 1. What word describes breaking free? Often, you know, from a confined space or in an action movie.
Not because I heard it like 2 seconds ago, because I know the word escape.
Escape.
Yeah.
What helping is that?
It didn't help me.
I said these questions were written for Good Hope, so some of them are like very, very specific.
Okay.
Here comes another one. Here comes another one, okay?
Yes.
This is someone who is held responsible for something that they didn't do. There's an animal in the answer.
There's an animal in the answer.
Yes.
Okay, let me just change how I'm sitting. I think it's going to help me out.
Okay. The animal is also potentially the greatest of all time.
Okay, it just so happens to be, if I were to tell you what the answer is, right?
Come on.
It would, my friend, be a
You can help.
scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
I said
Correct.
Bravo.
Sorry.
Thomas didn't help. I said it first.
Yeah, you did
So 2 of those don't count.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The competitive person. She's not even playing with me, against me.
Okay, question number 3. This is a career focused on beautifying gardens, parks, and outdoor
Landscape.
areas. Landscape is correct. Okay, let's do 2 more here. This is a saying that not everybody that is a superhero necessarily dresses like one.
Cape. Not every hero wears a cape.
There you go. Okay, there you go. One more. Okay. This city has within it Table Mountain, and it is my city of birth.
Do you know what? This is really hard, hey? It's so difficult. I'm thinking like, at first, Eastern Cape. You know, I was at first. Then I was like, you know what? It's Cape Town.
Cape Town.
It's easy, baby!
Three out of 5.
Oh,
Yes.
come on.
3 out of 5 indeed. No, stop it. I got 5 out of 5. Come on. You know what? It's the whole thing of being live on radio and television at the same time that kind of like threw me. You know what I mean? But 5 out of 5. Thank you. I'll take it.
You're an absolute superstar. So because we are live on the radio and we're live on television,
Yes.
I think that we will shut up and allow you to take us out of here.
Oh, I've got you. Thank you so much. So 5 Nation and Expresso family, it's always so good to be with you, especially when we get to do it all at the same time. You know what I mean? Celebrating World Radio Day in the best way possible. And right about now, on the television particularly, we got to cross on over to the other side because I heard, Big Breakfast Show family, you got a game for us? What's going down there, Cape TZ?
They definitely have a game for us. Also, Zanele, they cheated you. That was a 5 out of 5, girl. I saw it. I heard it at the same time, too.
Somehow. Well done, everyone.
But right now, I'm actually going to test the Big Breakfast team. It's going to be really interesting getting into this. We have the Big Breakfast team from Good Hope FM. We've got Shay-Andree Peterson, we've got Stan Mars, Mishka Lush, as well as Carl Lewis in the building. And they do something called the Daily Quiz, where they test their general knowledge. Now I get to be the quiz master and test your general knowledge. Okay, so shout out your name if you know the answer. Rule number 1. No fighting. No fighting.
Good luck. Shouldn't be a problem for me.
Says the biggest problem.
There's one problem in this team.
Is it you? Are you the problem?
Yes.
Yes.
He is.
There's a unanimous yes. Okay, I've got 10 questions. Here's number 1.
Cool.
What is the only letter that does not appear in any U.S. state name?
Shay.
Q.
Q.
You're right. Are you looking at the answers?
Do you see what I'm saying?
He is. He's cheating. He's cheating.
You might want to just cover up.
Can we
Just
have
cover
a
up here.
meeting?
No, you guys are doing this live on TV. I literally
The
am
fact
paying
that you
fair
just gave yourself away on live TV says a lot.
Okay,
You
anyway.
act like-
Carissa, we're so sorry about this.
Oh my
That's how it goes.
word.
This is our normal.
I like this expose.
Why would I
Okay.
not know that?
In the 90s series Friends, I'm hoping
Yes.
you all are a fan of it. Here's a question. Here's block your eyes. What was the name of Ross's second wife?
What?
Ooh. Yeah.
We got this.
Ooh, that's a
Shay,
good question.
Rachel.
Rachel.
No.
Oh, no. We know nothing.
I've never watched
No.
Friends.
Next.
Wait, can we get a clue?
Sure. So this one was, I think, a woman. She was in Paris, baby.
Carl.
And they were... Carl?
Fiona?
No.
Mishka, Emily?
Yes!
Damn.
Emily is right. 1 point to Mishka. Thank
you.
1 point to
No,
Carl.
No,
it
doesn't
count.
No, it doesn't really count. Cheated, yeah.
Okay. You're upsetting him, guys.
I'm trying to be composed today.
Okay, sporting. Here's your one. Here's your one.
Yeah, here we go.
Which sport has a move called an ollie?
Carl.
Shay.
Skateboarding.
Ugh.
How did you not get this?
Yeah.
Carl with his first point. All right, let's get
That's because he's reading over there.
He's still doing it.
Here's the question. How many colors are in a standard pack of Skittles?
Carl, 6.
Mishka, 7.
Okay, Sandy, have a guess?
Are
you Googling there?
Hold on, 7, 6. What did you say? Hold on. What did you say?
I'm not going to say what I said.
5.
5.
That's a good
Shay,
answer.
5.
No, I said 5.
Yeah, I was going to say 5.
You are both right.
It's not fair.
Can you name the colors?
Shay, you got this.
Shay.
Don't share the point.
It's
Mishka and Shay.
green, red, yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Green, red,
Brown.
yellow.
I think isn't brown.
No brown.
There's a
Keep it
purple
moving,
one.
Teresa.
Yes.
Let's keep it
Purple. Purple.
One more.
Pink.
Purple.
No,
and-
orange. But you guys have got that right.
Thank you, I got
Okay.
it.
But
Just point
5.
for me.
Most importantly,
Any
5.
beehive members?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, what is the name of Beyonce's alter ego she
Carl.
created?
Sasha Fierce.
Okay, nice. You let
I'm
us down
shocked.
there.
I'm shocked.
I was going to say Cowboy Carter.
He's in the
Cowboy
lead.
Carter.
And I'm looking this way.
Well done, Carl.
Carissa, do you
Got
understand?
eyes here.
Carissa, you understand sudden death?
We're gonna get there.
Okay.
Okay. What is the only sport being played on the moon?
Carl.
Golf.
Golf. Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sport question. He's going to get it. He's going to get it.
Okay. This is not a sports question. It's a general knowledge one. What is the official name for the dot over a lowercase I or J?
The dot
Ooh.
over lowercase I or J.
You got this. You got this.
Dot
Carl.
your eyes, Carl.
No,
Shay.
it's not ellipsis.
No, it's not
tittle?
ellipsis. A what?
A tittle?
Yes. How did you know that?
My guy.
I told him, yeah.
That is insane.
We had this conversation before, yeah.
All right.
We've had this conversation
Yes, you and
before.
me, yeah.
Okay, so 1 point to Mishka then.
That's
Thank
half
you
me.
so much.
That's half Mishka.
Yes, I'll take that.
Thank
It was
you.
1 point for Mixed. I'll take that.
What is the main ingredient in traditional hummus?
Carl.
Chickpeas.
Okay. Well done,
Stan.
Carl.
Well done, Carl.
Well done. What is
You're
the name
stealing answers.
of the fictional country in Black Panther?
Shay.
Carl.
Wakanda.
Well done, Shay. Okay, now it's sudden death, which basically
Cool.
means that
Winner
whoever
takes
gets
all.
this answer wins.
Don't look.
But he might get
No,
it.
Please close. Please close.
Oh, I lied. This isn't sudden death. Okay, this is the question before sudden death. How many
Okay.
players are on a soccer team
Carl.
Stan,
on the field?
11.
Okay, cool. This is sudden death.
Boom.
Okay.
If you were born on February 29th, what is your birthday technically called?
What is your birthday technically called?
Leap year.
Close.
What?
Close.
Shay. Leap day. A leap day.
Close. Combine
Leap
these.
birthday.
A leap
Yes.
birthday.
Yeah.
Well done, Carl.
Who
Just
won?
another
Shay?
day that Carl
Yeah.
wins.
Just thank
another
you so
day
much.
that
Okay,
Carl
I'll
wins.
do one more. I'll do one more.
Don't look.
Stop looking.
Which actor played the famous role of Jack Dawson?
What?
Leonardo DiCaprio, Mishka.
Yes, Mishka's the winner of today's competition. Pew, pew, pew. Mishka
thought it was a trick
Lush,
question.
the official winner. Let's go. Her and her baby are taking it to the top. Well done, well done, well done.
Thank
Okay.
Cheating, but you know it, Carl.
That's a wrap for our Good FFM Big Breakfast team. The daily quiz, I got to be the quiz master. What an absolute honor. But we still have how many minutes left in your company? Just under 30. And we're going to squeeze in as much entertainment as possible, Expresso fam. So please, please stay right here.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, happy World Radio Day. We're celebrating big time here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And this is why it only makes sense that we bring along one of the kings that has been running the radio streets since 2012 when he had his groundbreaking album out, Train of Love. 13 years later, he said it's time for Train of Love 2, darling. And he's doing it bigger and better. I'm talking about none other than Donald. You know him from Denial, from all of these beautiful tracks that came out and have been all throughout the years. But now we get to see Donald in a whole different light, where this sequel is here to say, hey, we are doing the things, particularly around the month of love. And I'm genuinely excited for us to get to know more about it. Why? Because Donald's here, everyone. Let's give him a feel-good welcome, please.
What's happy? Let's go.
How are you, my Donald?
Hey, Z, what's up?
Are you good?
I'm good, girl. I'm happy. I'm happy to see you.
I'm always happy to see you,
Yes,
Minister
ma'am.
of Love. You know,
Yes, ma'am.
it's only
Yes,
right
ma'am.
that we bring you along to, allow all protocol to be observed for Valentine's
yes,
Day.
Thank you. I don't know. I almost said-
Honorable.
Honorable.
Honorable. Thank you, Honorable.
You know, we're fixing our cufflinks right now.
Yes.
You know, it's that season. It's that
Exactly,
season.
exactly. I mean, you're already ready for this beautiful marriage,
Yes,
but
I
I
am.
want to first start with the marriage of you and Train of Love 2.
Yes.
That specific thing happening for me, I'm just like, firstly, it is out of this world.
Wow.
Because I think that everyone has just been like, this is so exciting because this was your debut album, but
Yes.
it did the most.
Yes.
And now we've got a sequel. Why 13 years later, though?
13 years later, we need to kind of look back. You know, sometimes in life, you must appreciate where you're going, but also appreciate where you come from.
Come on.
And for me, it was important for us to go back and
Yes.
just give thanks a little bit to the moment that gave us all of this that we have.
Yes.
So Train of Love was that for me. And also just a reminder.
Yeah.
I think we're very quick to forget
100%.
a lot of the times, you know. So Train of Love was really, really, really important. And also for my fans, you know, another way for me to reconnect.
I love that.
I think, you know, everything Let's
That's so funny you said everything because I was going to say, Donald just said, don't act like you forgot.
Please.
In the words of Rihanna.
You
okay?
understand?
You can't forget what happened.
Please.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm taller.
And we
So-
can never forget it because, Donald, you're a multi-platinum selling artist, award-winning. There's so much that you've achieved. And this is why it's so exciting to still see the great music that you're putting out. But how does this body of work just differ from everything else that you've done?
I think what's so different is that for the first time, you know, for my 8th album, this is my 8th studio album, by the way.
Yes.
Jeez, crazy.
Right.
I decided to do a multi-genre album. So it's all kinds of different genres.
Yes.
There is something for everyone. The story remains the same. So there is a specific story,
Yes.
right? However, I wanted to bring the young and the old together, or maybe let me say the young and the mature
Yes.
together. And that's why I've got artists like Nati on the thing, and I've got artists like
Manana.
Limeke,
Yes.
Manana, and
Yeah.
Basi, you know. So I really just wanted to try something new.
Yeah.
I think that's what that was for me, because I think after 8 albums, after 16 years as a solo artist in this industry,
Yes.
sometimes you can get a little bored.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
So you wanna refresh this thing.
Yeah.
So I think this is what that was for me.
Well, trust me, it is so refreshing because I think it's different to everything
have you
else
been
that
in
you've
the
done.
car bumping?
And you already know it.
let's go,
Even on
see.
Instagram, all of my songs that I'm like, so you haven't been looking at my stories, Donald. Okay,
Sorry.
it's fine. We'll talk about this offline. However, Donald, I've been one of the people who's been able to listen to it from track 1
Yes, ma'am.
till the final track, track 12. And it's such a beautiful body of work, genuinely. Some of your best work for me.
Thank you.
And one of the reasons I think that as well is because you stretched yourself in terms of, you know, doing the multi-genre and doing it so perfectly. Talk to me about the song, though, that really just spoke to you personally. The one that really made you feel like, yeah, I'm exactly where I need to be.
In this album, it's really difficult to choose one song.
One song, Donald.
I will tell you, there's a song on the album called Niye Saba.
Yes.
With my brother Nati.
Yes.
That song is special to me.
I love
and
it.
I don't know what it is, man. And maybe it's the story behind it. If you listen very carefully, I'm actually talking about how one sometimes wonders what it's like to be in a to be out of the relationship that they're currently in.
Facts.
And the song speaks about what if I left you, I would be more happier.
Why are you asking such hectic questions,
So,
Donald?
well, I mean, this is my job. My job is to evoke the emotion, start the conversation, and because these are the things that we go through. You know, people feel trapped in their relationships sometimes.
Yeah.
Question is then, you know, if I had to leave and look on the other side, would the grass be greener?
You know what, Donald? Those people must be thankful they're in relationships. Some of us, we can't even say, is the grass? There's no grass. So, you know what I mean?
There's not even a grass.
There isn't a grass.
Damn.
They
Guys,
was
is it
eaten
that
by
bad?
the cows, but it's fine. It's okay.
That is hectic.
Okay.
Well, I'm here to try and let's build this grass from
Thank you.
scratch.
Thank
Let's do something. Let's do something.
And then exactly tying into that, Indlele Enhle,
Yes,
being the
ma'am.
lead single
Yes,
off
ma'am.
of
As
this
you
body
can
of
see,
work.
As you can see,
yes,
we are ready. We are getting married.
Yes.
And also, man, I think in the spirit of growing up, you know what I mean? You know, being fathers and mothers, being family, you know, heads of the family, and I think just marriage is such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, me and Loa came together with Kola from Gabi Records, and we recorded this beautiful song.
So beautiful.
And for me, I remember when we were recording it, I was already seeing people getting married and the bride walking with the song playing in the background. I'm like, I think we might have, like, you know, the soundtrack to people's weddings.
100%.
Something different, not the step. Because, you know, we saw in South Africa, we're so used to doing the step thing.
Yes, 100%.
But this one is more for the when the bride is walking into the... Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, yeah, man, it's such a beautiful song.
Really
I'm
is.
working with my favorite female artist in this country right now.
Incredible.
Luan Nkulu, who is absolutely incredible. It's been such a breeze working with her. It's so amazing, man, you know. And, and yes, guys, on Twitter, the people who've been wondering, yes, we are married.
Married.
And
signed,
you
sealed,
know,
delivered. They off the
like-
market. Sorry to you. You can go and cry, and you can watch the wedding on YouTube. It's sitting at 100K views right
What?
now.
200? Girl, 205 days.
I know. I apologize. I was going to say 100K in 3 days, but
No,
205 days?
yeah.
Oh,
So
sorry about it.
We're looking at a milli very soon.
Oh, come on. Okay, listen, the nice thing is that we get to watch another marriage here on the show.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely. Indlele Enhle is going to be coming your way. Expresso family. We've got Donald. We've got Loa. Together, they're getting married, and they're going to be giving you this gorgeous song. And I trust that you're going to stick around because I know you don't want to miss out on delicious things. Right about now, though, I know something else that's looking very delicious. Or someone else who's looking delicious. Hey, you snack, Carl. Hi there. Also, you delicious snacks with Carl, the Big Breakfast Show family. Hi, guys.
My heart is so broken. I was getting so hyped. I thought you were talking about me, Zanele. It's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I am a snack.
Babe, it's because you're a full meal. You're a full meal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Forget a snack. I'm a full meal. I love it. And absolutely love Donald too. The Love I Know I Deserve, one of my favorite songs of all time. And nothing says I love you quite like chocolates, right? Speaking about Valentine's Day, these are easy, gift-worthy brownies that take a simple store-bought mix and just transform it into a beautiful treat with chocolate drizzles and pops of pink. We're also going to put some red heart-shaped sprinkles on here. And then we also have another Valentine with us. It's Carl Lewis. He forced me to put him here from the Good Hip FM Big Breakfast because he said he wanted to redeem himself because apparently you didn't cheat.
No, let's just clear the air, the elephant in the room. I did not cheat, and you accused me so confidently.
How did you come up with that answer so quickly? You were sitting, my tablet was here and you were right here.
It's a simple general knowledge question, and you really hurt my confidence, and I'm struggling a bit. I'm down. But
brownies will cheer you up?
It definitely will.
Okay, you like some chocolate?
Yes, I do.
Then allow me to make this for you. And look, it's in a heart shape.
Aww.
And break my heart. Okay, we're going to get into the recipe. It's really simple. You could really just take a store-bought brownie mix and then create this magic with it. So we're going to make a heart out of this. Don't even worry about these leftover pieces because I'll eat that. And look at that.
Wow.
It's a heart.
You're very efficient in the kitchen, eh?
I'm learning. If anything, I'm coming onto a year being on Expresso, and they've taught me so much.
I see you here in the kitchen every day. And
every single day.
Yeah.
With my long nails and everything. Look, they're Valentine's Day themed.
It looks very cute.
Aren't they cute? Okay, so we're going to take some pink and white chocolate sauce. Just mix that around a little bit.
Okay.
Just get it a bit warm. And it should
Do you know how
drizzle.
to
Do you know how to drizzle? Let's do it together.
Okay, you know what? I'll do the pink and you do the...
The fact that we're working together tells me that you forgive me.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
There's a peace treaty on the horizon.
Okay, Geneva. Okay, so... Oh my goodness, that is
That's
so good.
Okay. Can I go the other way like that?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of pressure. No, Carl, it's too thick.
Okay.
You know, you
That's
gotta
not too bad.
lay it on thick. Lay the love on thick.
That's not too bad.
No, it's very cute.
Nice.
Well done. I kind of just want to leave it like that, but I feel like for Valentine's Day we go big or go home.
A sprinkle or two?
Just 2? How about a lot?
Yes.
What a lot I got. Oh, that's beautiful.
Can I?
You can also have an opportunity.
This is super easy.
It is. Tell me, for Valentine's Day, is this something that you would do?
Weirdly enough, we're doing like a 3-course meal. I have a daughter and my wife, so everyone's in charge of a meal.
And you are doing
The mains, of
course. Of course.
Yeah.
A man in the kitchen, I love to see it. What are we making for mains, or is it a surprise?
Well, Fridays is usually steak in my house.
Lovely.
So I'm probably going to buy a nice cut of meat and do that. I'm interested to see what my daughter comes up with.
She's doing dessert?
No, she's doing the starter. She's 9 years old. Let's see what she has in store for us.
Oh, I love that.
And then my wife is usually like a brownie maker.
Okay, your wife's doing dessert, or is she the dessert?
Both.
Good answer, good answer. All right, so you can taste the brownie, and then I'll tell you about my plans, because we are also getting into a 3-course meal, but we're going to a cooking class.
Okay, where?
Yeah, it's somewhere at the waterfront. It's absolutely amazing, and we're going to do a starter, main, dessert, and then eat what we've created. So the pressure's on.
Is there a theme for the...
Not necessarily, but we're making like a fish starter, a meat main, and then a delicious dessert.
That's so cool.
Yeah, very excited. Taste it. Let us know if I'm forgiven officially on live TV. Oh, he signed the peace treaty.
This is so good.
Isn't it so good?
Am I allowed to take like these home once I get it off camera?
Did you forget to buy your wife a Valentine's Day gift?
No, I actually bought it yesterday.
You can take it with you, but let me wrap it up for you. So you could either put it in the plastic and then do something like that, or you could just throw one. Probably not, actually. That's going to get a bit messy. Let's rather do the plastic. So let's wrap it up in the plastic like this. And then we take some ribbon and tie the tops, and there you have it. A cute little gift.
Another bite.
It is homemade, self-made, and definitely thoughtful. Something beautiful, something of an olive branch nature in case you hurt somebody, like I did. This is how you redeem yourself. Mr. Carl Lewis, this one is for you. Happy Valentine's
Thank you so
Day.
much.
It's such a pleasure. Oh, 2 hugs in one morning. I'm so excited about this. ExpressoShow.com is how you can spread and show love to the people around you.
Oh my goodness. You see all the craziness that's happening. I wasn't even sure. Are we live here? Are we live there on the... I just jumped into your broadcast. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. We're doing it on radio. We're doing it on television. It's World Radio Day, and it is all about us making sure that we really celebrate this beautiful medium. My radio bay is over here, 5 Breakfast. I need to ask, because Nick, you've already led fearlessly, right? And you are the man. You're the married man, right? So, exactly. Who's more likely to get married next? Sure. That's what I want to know.
Well, I am the one in a relationship.
Okay.
But they're not.
Yes.
Yeah, so chances are it's me next.
It's you next.
But it's complicated.
Oh, Aibo.
Yes.
Okay, so is it a situationship? Is it a...
Then do we have another hour to talk about
Okay, no stress, no stress. You know what? Well, let's take it offline, but we'll be there for the wedding, Oli. And you know why I'm asking?
Yeah.
Because we've got the perfect couple to come to your wedding and actually perform for you. It's true, exactly. I'm talking about none other than the amazing, beautiful Loa and the beautiful Donald. Friend, it's going to be happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. It is all about us and celebrating Indlele. Stick around.
That's coming up on television, not on radio, though. So for your benefit on your side, who the hell knows what we'll play next? You'll find out.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Expresso fam. I only have one question and one question only for you. Will you be playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 500,000 Rand jackpot this Thursday? Now, don't miss out, okay? Buy your tickets now in store, or you can head over to the website. That's nationallottery.co.za. There is the mobile app. There is cell phone banking, of course, or you could simply just dial *120 *7529 hash, and that is for all USSD. Now, as you're scrolling through your socials today, go ahead and visit Expresso Show, and you'll see all these details. Give us a follow, give us a like, and Panda Push Up Play. Daily Lotto for an estimated 500,000 Rand jackpot today. And let me tell you that you could just win big. So all you have to do is play now. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to press play on some Donald.
Stand back, guys. Come on. Oh, my word. Today is really something special. Even us hoping that you win those millions. It's all in your hands. Go and do the right thing. But right about now, the right thing here in Johannesburg is us getting to be absolutely blown away by the amazing Donald and the amazing Loa. Everyone, it's Indlel'enhle.
Thank you, Stallion.
It's a malume beating label mangwane. I don't wanna wait no more. Kwaze kalulu kuqina isithembiso sami. 'Cause I promise today is the day. It's a malume beating label mangwane. I don't wanna wait no more. Kwaze kalulu kuqina isithembiso sami. 'Cause I promise today is the day the Lord has made. Mama lilizele bakikiza bomakhelwana ya indlela wamukelekile ekhaya. Mama lilizele bakikiza bomakhelwana ya indlela wamukelekile ekhaya. Mama lilizele.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Loa Ndlunkulu. Bathathe baby.
Ngisengubene mhlophe kwa. Yeah. Amakhasi eBhayibheli ayaphekwa. Bahlanganisa mina nawe. Dali forever and ever. Oyohlukanisa mina nawe. Dali uyokheswa forever and ever. Yeah.
Mama lilize bakikiza bomakhelwana ya indlela wamukelekile ekhaya. Mama lilize bakikiza bomakhelwana ya indlela wamukelekile ekhaya. Mama lilize bakikiza bomakhelwana ya indlela.
Ngicela utshela abantu ukuthi sizedlela kuphi i-honeymoon yethu ne-Valentine.
Kunini ubekezele darling, yasigcinisa ithembiso sami. Kunini ubekezele darling.
Shout out to my boy Call at the Stallion.
Sidlela happy Valentine.
Simpali, baby. Usimoa.
Shit.
Kuyo koka mi. Nyakoka.
Your cocaine, okay. Shit. Uthando lunye bakwethu.
Let's go. Nagwethu coming out. Let's get it.
Nuggets coming out tonight.
Tonight, ne?
Stream it.
Hello, baby. Oh, guys, do you see the material? Do you see the love?
Yes, ma'am.
We are ready for Valentine's Day. Donald and Loa doing the Lord's work and honestly saying, yes, we believe in love and those beautiful amalgamations between two people, they must happen.
Yep.
But right about now, I need to ask Cape Town, are you feeling the love all the way from Johannesburg, my faves?
Oh, we are feeling the love, and the love is very apparent among the Big Breakfast team. And shout out to all of you on World Radio Day. What a celebration of the Sunset Smoothie, 25 years of radio, the Big Breakfast Show, with an addition with Mishka as well, growing in right here. We want to say thank you, Expresso fam, for also hanging out with us. 5FM Breakfast, shout out to you and Sanele. What do you guys get up to after your show wraps?
He goes for haircuts, which don't work. I go for a walk.
I love it. From haircuts to walks to naps, that's what we absolutely need. Zanele, it's been beautiful having you on today. And goodbye, 5FM. Goodbye, Expresso fam.
Oh, goodbye, Good Hope FM. Goodbye, guys. Let's say goodbye to the other side. Everybody, it was amazing. Happy World Radio Day on 3. Happy World Radio Day. 1, 2, 3. Happy World Radio Day!
Bye.
Another feel-good production.